It's true, and they'll call him an old head, but it's true.
And then,
I was pissed.
And then the whole proverbial, it's more than football. I think I made that mocking them, but
you did. You put it in quotes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more than football to me. Then I was like, oh my god, dude,
Ooh.
I.
Oh my god, I couldn't even process it. I thought it was fake.
I was.
I
genuinely was hoping it was fake.
I was like, "There's just no way. This is happening. It's just not possible."
He said, Pookie. Hold on, let me turn myself down.
Pookie.
He said, "Pookie Bears, my glorious kings. Where do I begin, man?
We are back.
Where do we begin?
Yeah, been an eventful. Yeah.
Then we gotta talk about Baker Mayfield and Tom Brady.
Oh, we gotta talk about that. Absolutely, got my opinions.
Then Kawhi made some comments about PG leaving, and
I didn't see that. I will be honest.
They're genuinely trying to make it out to be like, like they slandered PG, like they're slamming him hard.
Okay.
Pause. Then UCF just getting
never stood a chance.
And then we gotta talk about Sanders and Travis Hunter's take on that. And then
playoff baseball is kicking.
Oh, I definitely had something for baseball.
Davante Adams. We'll get into all the NFL stuff, obviously. But.
Yeah, and shout out to the Marlins coaching staff.
Oh, they said I'm out of here. I'm not gonna be here. So.
They did the old Jonathan Gannon. So we're all coming back, but it's not you guys.
Snuck out the back. Where's the bathroom? I'll be right back. God.
Oh my goodness, man. It is crazy.
A mess. A lot to talk about for sure.
Yes, it's a lot for sure, man. Well, DE, you were slandering Philly last week. I stood up for him. Now I wish I didn't. I should have just let bro cook them.
And the Steelers, they looked okay.
Yeah.
They had a shot.
Yeah.
But you guys just flat like a pancake.
We could not get anything going at all. Actually, hold on. Let me I genuinely asked myself, why do I put myself? You blame the rookie center for your loss?
I was trying to keep up with I tried to do the red zone.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't work. And then I did like a 4 quad box on my TV, but yeah, I was trying to keep up with that game because it was a good game.
Let me get Miles in here.
Flacco just doesn't age.
I know. And we were just talking about him. We were literally just like, yo, why don't they sign a vet?
Just nonchalantly walks
in. Yeah, I totally forgot. I was like, yo, when did he play for the Colts? And then he casually throws a touchdown.
Out of nowhere.
That junk is crazy.
Oh.
Miles said, y'all want to know the definition of insanity? Look at the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Doing the same thing over and over again.
Oh, man.
When will it end?
Miles hit me up. Oh, yeah, my fault, Miles. I didn't realize you were in here because I messaged you. So, bro messaged me like an hour before. He said, Sean, please roast the Jags, Gators, and Seminoles tonight. I got jokes for the rest of the season.
We can do it. The Gators get a pass because they had a bye week.
Yeah.
But the Jags are not exempt.
I said we'll probably roast FSU because they tried to sue SMU.
We can do that.
And then I said as far as the Jags go, they're just making a mockery of themselves. And then I said, I don't really have anything for Florida.
No, they can get a pass. They play UCF this week, so it could be bad.
I think y'all's demise happened like 2-3 years ago. Now it's just a run-on.
Yeah. Oh, it started, definitely hit its bottom last year and it's not back up. Yeah.
He said the Gators lost the bye week 43-14.
Can't even escape the bye week.
My goodness. Yeah, man. We're about to go on a 5-game losing streak.
Probably, yeah. This schedule's not very favorable. I don't think it's going to end well against UCF because it's going to be like a revenge game for them.
Yeah.
They got embarrassed, so they're going to come out. Yeah, they're going to come out pissed.
DE said, "No, Miles. The definition of insanity. Look at the average Houston Astros fan.
Oh,
yeah.
Isn't it sad?
How the mighty have fallen. Yeah. eliminated.
Yeah,
So,
gone.
so we can actually have some playoff baseball without thinking of the Astros creeping in.
I know. Yeah, first time they haven't been in the ALCS, I think, in like 7 years.
That is crazy.
Yeah,
And they went
they're
out.
like the Chiefs of the
Yeah, the
NFL.
MLB.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, finally.
Shout out to the Tigers. They deserve it.
Yeah.
Detroit needs a little bit of a pick me up.
And speaking of the Chiefs, shout out to Mahomes for taking out his own guy.
Oh, isn't that great?
Yeah.
Someone said that wasn't the first time a drive has ended bad for Rashee Rice. Allegedly, but yeah.
Yo, that is foul.
Yeah.
That is foul.
I think it's weird, and I know we'll get into it. They haven't said anything about his injury yet, which either means it's not bad or it's like torn ACL.
Yeah.
It's nothing in between.
Yeah.
Because it's weird. Usually, like the day or two after they get the MRIs and stuff, and they'll release it.
Yeah, they moving.
Haven't heard anything.
Yeah, that's mad weird.
Yeah.
Miles, you say you feel bad for Astros fans. I sort of don't. I feel like it was just
they've had enough.
Yeah, it's a long time coming. I mean, they had their fun. Now it's
like when the Patriots would lose 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, boo-hoo. We'll be back there next year.
Yeah.
I don't feel bad.
Yeah.
Don't feel bad. All right, the other half of our pod, he's returned.
Nah, DE said F them in them bankies.
Oh.
That's tough.
Here he is.
Yo, it's good. Oh, shoot.
Oh, mic time.
In about 5 minutes, I will have to put the pizza out.
Get out of Skedoodle.
No, I just got to put that.
Your is now a noodle.
Only thing we've talked about, we slandered the Astros for the last like 30 seconds.
You lost.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny. We love it. It's funny.
But without further ado, yo, what is good, everybody? We are back in the building. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. It is Wednesday. It is slander day because nothing nice will come from this podcast. I'm going to tell you straight up. But we definitely appreciate y'all for tuning in for another episode of 4th and 0. Honestly, we got a lot to yap about. So we really about to jump right into it. Before I get to the question of the day, Miles, you said when the Jags go across the pond, they can stay there. Ooh. Trevor can take off the rest of the season and take care of his new baby daughter. He'll put up more of a fight and then on the field.
Go be a family man.
Oh. And DE with the stray, he said, "Oh God, Devin, you just hold on. What you just come from a frat house, Jesus." Yeah,
that's frat.
Bro was.
I was confused.
Yeah, bro was slaying. Oh yeah, my fault.
No, you're good. I was like, wait.
So I had it on this one, but then I was like, that's stupid because we can't hear the audio in case something happens.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Like, so then I just never changed it.
That's fair.
So.
Baltimore's reeling right now. They got 2 more innings.
Yeah. All right, so real quick, this just a quick question. I meant to post this a while ago when I was going through my questions, but it's a real quick thing. But it makes for a good conversation. So my question of the day, why is the NBA the only professional league that has players trash their grades?
We could even say basketball now because they're doing that WNBA.
Mm-hmm. So my choices were they became rich early. Players today are ungrateful. There's something deeper, or people are more disrespectful.
B. The answer is B.
Players today are ungrateful.
Yeah, it's just I think it's just the generational times sign of the times.
Yeah.
What is it? D. The last one.
People are more disrespectful.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of combo. I think it's just the way that people get raised. Yeah, people get raised this way now, and yeah, that's what we see it.
Honestly, if I could probably do like a select all that apply, I would probably do players today are more ungrateful. Mm-hmm. It's something deeper, and people are more disrespectful.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As you said, it's the sign of the times. Different eras are coming up, but to me, I don't understand why, because a lot of these players today emulated their games from the greats.
Yeah, you would think if you were sitting on the couch, like as a kid watching one of your favorite players, that like you would grow up and be like, "Oh my god!" But no, they're just like disrespectful, and they're just it's kind of
sort of like discrediting their achievements.
Yeah, it's kind of gross.
So I'm just like, it's crazy. Miles, you said this younger generation has no respect, no heart, and they just don't care except getting the bag. Yeah, and that's where they became rich early thing came in, because then it's just like, oh, bump the grades. I'm getting paid. I was getting paid more than they were, but
they're
they
getting
don't
paid,
realize, like,
shitload more than
right.
they, yeah.
And DE said, shout out to the one video I made that got 3K views over the weekend. It was the Cleveland Guardians hype video, and it's not even that good. Was that on the podcast channel? Yeah, let us know if that was on the podcast channel. But without further ado, honestly, let's kick things off. Where do we want to start? We want to start baseball? Oh crap, I forgot. Baseball.
You want to start with you want to do baseball and then like random tidbits, or
yeah, we do baseball, NCAA,
NCAA, yeah,
and football. And before we kick off with the baseball, as I was saying before kickoff, the entire Marlins coaching staff has been informed they will not return in 2025.
Oh my god!
The entire staff, G.
It's crazy.
That is insane. Not one,
no,
not two,
not three. Something in Miami and something here in Miami, I guess.
Yo, because
multiples.
Yo, Miami is taking a crazy L.
Miami, they've not been looking good.
And I think JB is on his way out.
No aura, straight up just walked in with the headband, sat down.
Yeah.
Nothing funny. Yeah.
Oh, Miles, you said if your name isn't Michael Jordan, they don't respect you. Imagine in like 15 years, those guys will bash Tim Duncan and say he was trash. I mean, they're already getting there. I mean, look at all the disrespect Kobe was getting, and then I feel like they disrespected him more now that he was dead than he was alive, because they're not even putting Kobe up in their top fives, even top tens anymore. I'm just like, yo,
they're putting Paul George up there though.
No, for real, it's disrespectful.
Oh god.
And DE, you said, I want to start with Devin refusing to play Fortnite with me, and Sean. Sheesh.
Damn.
Oh,
I don't refuse. You just have really bad timing.
What?
I'll be like, I'll play one more, and he'll be like, okay, Bill.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm legit fighting for like storage space on my console right now, so I do apologize. I'm playing Tetris. Oh, and DE was like, right.
Sure.
Okay, so let me join
all right.
in there real quick.
Pizza. I don't know, like $30 water. When has it been best of 3? I thought it was always like one game.
I thought so too. I did. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I thought it was one game, and then I thought it was obviously the division series and the championship series are longer, but I thought it was one game. I don't think anyone's going to need it apparently, because Kansas City looks like they're probably going to win this. It'd be funny if Baltimore lost again with all the talent they have. Can't get out of the first round.
Soto's pitching. Get Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Bobby Witt on deck.
Santiago.
We're good. Okay, so let's start with baseball.
30 feet a second?
What? Damn.
So
oh my god.
Okay, so Astros has been eliminated.
Bye-bye. He laid down a bunt on 2 strikes.
I was watching the Mets. The Mets won last night.
They won last, yes. After that wild card, the game against the doubleheader against the Braves shenanigans the other night.
Dodgers are up 1-0. KC's up 1-0.
And then the Mets are up 1-0.
Yeah.
So I think let me see that bracket. I would assume we're looking at Detroit, Cleveland, Kansas City, New York. I would say San Diego, LA, and then Mets, Phillies, and then go from there.
Gotcha,
Just predicting whatever's left. Yeah, you got it up there.
Yeah. I don't know why I didn't think to do that. Okay, so you said you have Chicago, KC.
Yeah, so I would think. Yeah, I'm thinking KC moves on if they're pretty much at the finish line right now.
Mm-hmm.
KC, New York, and then you go over to the NL. I would say Mets, Phillies, San Diego, LA.
You got San Diego winning that one?
I think so. Yeah, I don't think the Braves win 2 in a row.
Shit.
Braves barely got in.
They blew like 6-1.
And Chris Sale's not even pitching for him. Yeah,
and didn't they have a strong start?
They did. Then they got tailed. They got tailed off pretty hard.
So that's why. Okay,
they tailed off really hard. Yeah, Acuna got hurt. I mean, if I'm looking at that, I would say, something tells me that Kansas City gets past New York.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
So, DE, you said, Sean, please don't tell me what I think that is. It is indeed, if that's what you were thinking. That hat ugly. Ronnie and Devin, please burn it. My LA hat.
The Doyers.
The Doyers.
The Doyers.
I mean, I got tired of wearing my other hat. I'm sorry.
Same was in the playoffs.
Yeah. And, right. So, it was a good time for me to switch up. And, Miles, you said go ahead. Go Braves.
Fuck the Braves.
Ooh. Jeez. That was spiteful, powerful.
Yeah, that was spicy.
Do you not remember last year?
Oh, the Phillies? I mean, that's y'all's games, man. We haven't been in the playoffs in a couple years. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I do remember.
I don't care about baseball.
I don't care about baseball. Red Sox can't make it anyway. They finished 81-81. Pure mid. The definition of mid. There's like a guy holding a beaker, and they're like, "Oh, we got pure mid."
Oh my god,
dude! Perfectly 500. Not a game above, not a game below.
Oh, DE said he agrees with Devin after the Braves.
I think Cleveland goes to the World Series, and I think they play the Dodgers.
No.
Dodgers might choke. I think it's either the Dodgers or the Phillies, but I think Cleveland and LA are the World Series.
Is it some bias if I say Philly goes all the way?
I don't think so, because it's not surprising.
They've been playing lights out this year.
R.I.P.
We will talk about. Well, I guess we can talk about that.
Pete Rose.
Oh yeah, R.I.P.
R.I.P. Pete Rose.
Who hasn't played since?
Oh God, Nick Castellanos home run.
Oh my
God. Yeah, R.I.P. Pete Rose.
Why is that a thing?
It's just, I don't know why it's a thing. It just happened.
People are reaching a little bit now. They'll be like, "Oh, someone's great grandma in England died, so he had a home run though."
Because they choked that shot, he had a home run.
He did.
Why?
He did.
And the day Biden backed out.
Oh, he did hit a home run that too. Yeah.
Run.
Any kind of inconveniences in America, it's just over. Let me say this though, since we're on the topic of Pete Rose. First off, rest in peace. Second off, it's a shame.
He's on the whole thing.
Well, it's a shame with that, but the fact that he got a lifetime ban for betting, but now on the game when you watch it, there's little props that you can go on to DraftKings or Hard Rock and bet.
Mm-hmm.
They promote betting so much in sports now that you didn't give the guy that bet 30 years ago and got a lifetime ban. It's just stupid to me. And now he's passed away, and they're probably going to put him in the Hall of Fame now because the lifetime ban's up because he's dead. It's just, to me, it's gross. I don't like it, but
crazy.
We promote betting so much now in sports, you can't go 2 commercials without seeing a betting commercial in the NFL. It's just stupid to me. I'm like, the poor dude's dead now, and he'll get inducted and didn't even get to see it. But
Brought to you by DraftKings.
Brought to you by DraftKings. There we go, yeah. The official sponsor of everything. Just ridiculous, but R.I.P. Best hitter of all time, one of the best hitters of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wanted to read the chat, so Miles, you're funny. DE said, I'd rather play the Phillies or the Mets if Cleveland goes to the World Series.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I don't know.
Cleveland's stacked. I'm not trying to jinx them, but I think they're just a train. I think they're rolling through everyone.
Miles asked, DE, you not a Pirates fan? He said Pirates sucks. And then,
Fair.
Of course, R.I.P. to Pete Rose. Dang, the Pirates boo-boo.
Shout out to Nick Castellanos. He did play every single game this year.
Really?
56 of them.
Nice. Damn. Iron Man. That's
how
Iron
many
Man
games?
Status.
Oh, was it 156?
No, 162.
162.
I thought you only played 156. I was like, you didn't play all. Yeah.
Yeah, that is Iron Man
Yeah.
status.
We're gonna get 156.
I don't know. Unless he played 156.
No, he played 160.
Okay.
Played the full season.
Damn. It's not easy to do nowadays.
Nope.
So then the rest of the lineup, we have the Mets facing the Brewers.
Woo. Yeah. No way.
All right, they're warming up right now, and then we have the Braves and the Pirates.
Padres.
Yeah.
Padres. Sorry,
Pirates boo boo there.
I'm getting cooked.
Yeah.
Right now.
That's poop game.
That's the poop game.
Then tomorrow we have the Royals versus the Orioles, and then
If it gets there.
Oh, yeah, if it gets there. We might not need that
It's
game.
best of 3.
Oh, that's the third guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So Kansas City wins it,
Gotcha,
so-
gotcha. I do remember seeing
It also used to be one game. I don't
Yeah.
know if that changed.
Must have
The
happened
wild card
recently.
used to be one game. Winner take all. Now it's a 3-game series.
that. I do remember seeing that last year.
Clearly, the Tigers didn't need it. I don't know if the Royals are going to need it.
I just thought that was just the format how it's always been.
No, I mean, I guess it's fair, but it's kind of like the overtime rule. You got to let both teams get the ball. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just like, it adds more games. Whatever. Let them do their
hold on.
thing.
Oh, D, you never told me if that was on your if the video you made, if that was on your if that was on the Two Dumb Yinzers podcast.
Struck him out. Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Okay, so switch it. Oh, it's your channel? Oh, okay. Got you. So if I just click right here, got you. Okay. Okay, so was that all for baseball?
I think so. Yeah, we got
Oh, because I know it just started. I know it's early. So
Yeah,
I
I don't think there's anything else really.
Phillies do play on Saturday and Sunday.
okay.
So maybe
Well,
you
they're
pick.
watching the Eagles, probably not.
I was gonna say maybe you pick them
Well,
over
good
the
thing we
Eagles.
have a bye week Sunday.
Oh yeah, it's a bye
Yeah,
week this week.
We have a bye week from seeing this wretched team.
Thank you, Saquon, for having a bye week in the middle of the fantasy season. I got to bench him.
Thank you, Josh Goodell for I don't know why I said Josh. I was thinking like John. I'm getting all
Josh
these
Giddey? You think about Josh Giddey?
Oh
no!
One of these dudes.
No.
One of these dudes. But shout out to Goodell for putting my mind at ease for 1 week, so I don't have to see this dumpster fire team.
Shout out! I had to drop Jake Elliott today. Had to take him behind the barn.
Yeah.
He put up like 8 points all year.
I mean,
You don't score.
It's not his fault.
You don't score. You don't kick.
It's not his fault.
you got
Yeah,
Sirianni.
but you also running
Yeah.
on 4th down. And
Yeah, that's
20
true.
yards.
You got
You don't kick.
You got Sirianni to thank for that, man. You might as well just throw him on the team.
I can't wait till we get to the Eagles part of this podcast, so I can I'll take my bow for Sirianni and then
I'm
I'll just
still
walk
trying
out.
to decide if I want to crash out or keep it simple. I'm literally trying to decide.
He's boo. He's poop.
Yeah, he's not good.
He is beyond.
He is
You know what? All right, let me not tail off. Let me
He runs another.
P Giddy. You say? Oh, you mad funny. Giddy.
Someone commented that. I don't know if it was real, but Modest Buzelis, it said he commented under and said that's not his name. Someone's like, oh, nice of Pete Giddy to show up for media day, and then he's like, that is not his name.
Oh my god. P Giddy. Oh sheesh.
That team is no. I'm gonna put this nicely. I don't mean this in a bad way when I say this. It's not technically a bad word. They are flamboyant.
The Bulls?
They were doing like
That Bulls.
TikTok dances the whole media day.
Word. No, stop.
You can look it up.
I don't know if I want to.
I mean, flamboyant's not always a bad word. They're just very animated. There doesn't seem to be a lot of business going on. They were doing like this ring around the rosy thing where they were dancing. I'm not sure, but
That Bulls.
yeah, no, not the Bulls. This is not your dad's Bulls. This is the Josh Giddey led Bulls.
This isn't 07 Chicago?
Where's that video at? I was like,
Oh God, please don't show me. I might please don't. I might end up turning this joint into a tablet.
what is this? What are we doing? What are we doing? What is this? What are we doing? And the Bulls twerking on TikTok. Chicago Bulls
Okay.
Chicago Bulls TikTok page. Look it up if you would like to see what I'm talking about. But
Yeah, got Bulls.
gonna be a long season. D Rose would never give me free tickets. Goes about how you expect it to.
Not the Bulls
I
anymore.
was going to cover my man's retiring, but no.
Oh God, and we have to have a whole hour segment for that.
No. I already have my moment. All right, college football.
Yeah.
Travis Hunter showed out.
First pick in the draft, I think.
Showed out against UCF. I am mad that I didn't realize that everybody was going to be in Orlando.
I didn't either.
I did not.
Like I had mentioned, I said maybe I thought about going. Tickets were outrageous, but DJ Khaled, Fat Joe, Cam, Shannon Sharp was there, right?
Brandon Marshall. Was maybe Ocho was there?
You know, they had the game day crew. Ocho might have been there,
Yeah,
because Brady Quinn was up there with the whole panel.
Brady Quinn?
Yeah, we could have saw Brady Quinn.
Word.
Khaled was on game day too.
Oh, what?
DJ Khaled.
Oh, yeah.
He tried to crowd surf.
I did see that after you told me, yeah. I looked it up.
Frightening. He asked him like 2 times, "Are you sure you want me to do this?" I'm like, yeah.
Bunch of 18 to 19-year-old drunk UCF students, of course, yeah.
They did catch him. They caught the man.
I'd be like, who's on the wrestling team? Let me get y'all over here.
So they got him like when he was like into the crowd, it was good. But like coming back when you get like 3 people holding you,
especially because they've been holding him for like
they got a little scared.
10 seconds, and yeah.
He started to go down. I was like, oh.
You ever play rugby?
Let me see if I can find it.
You can't tell me if you weren't there, you wouldn't have held him up.
Hell no.
I moved so
Hell
fast.
no.
I would have probably moved and taken a video. I wouldn't have been the one holding
As
him.
soon as I saw that stomach moving my way, I would have been out.
It's the motion of the ocean.
All right.
Oh my God. Yo, I would have been out of there. I was like, no way I'm holding this man. You said 37 mil for what? For P. Giddy? I should not be calling him that. Josh Giddy. There we go.
Josh Giddey, yes. The young up-and-coming Bulls guard.
No, you sure? You sure you want
With a Chrome Hearts hoodie on.
No,
Oh, my
bro.
God.
Getting into the crowd is a little sketchy. He's got to have his people there.
Oh, my God.
So,
He's good. He's good. Oh!
no.
He swam back. Oh, my God.
No, that reminds me of a bro who tore his ACL at the Eagles.
The Dumpty?
Yeah.
Dumpty
Yeah.
No way.
That dude's like, somebody took like, I think he was on Sunday Night Football or something. Monday Night Football. Nobody knew who he was. He's there, big dude, Philly tats,
Yeah.
shirt off. He's like blown up since.
Oh, he got clout.
He's like a normal dude, like 2 years ago.
That's crazy. Bro got clout because he tore his
He's
ACL.
hanging out with Jason Kelsey all the time.
He doesn't have any reasons to dance anymore. That's the problem.
Crazy.
Nothing to dance about in Philly.
So we've been doing this wrong the entire time.
100%. I'm gonna take my shirt off at the football game.
Who's
Get a
willing
Fanatics tattoo on your stomach.
Yeah,
The belly button says mouth.
Who's willing to get their
Foul.
knee blown? That's the real
For fame?
question.
God.
Nah, that's crazy.
Explosion.
Oh my God. The Juju Smith knee.
Oh! About to, if not already, possibly going to explode.
That'll always be a knee. Okay. But that man showed out.
Yeah.
That man, is he a Heisman Trophy winner this season, or is it?
Oh, he hit the pose after
Yeah,
that
yeah.
nasty pick.
I mean,
That pick was
Yeah, the
disgusting.
I would say top 3.
The running back from Boise State, God bless me, I don't remember his name, but he has like 750 yards from scrimmage this year.
Yeah. Like
He's putting up
40 games.
he's putting up like a 190 to 200 per game.
What's his name? He's a sick ass name.
I know. I feel like an idiot for not knowing. I don't want to butcher it and say that. I'm not sure. Boise State running back.
Yeah, definitely miss that. I think I had the boy. I want to say I had Boise game on.
Maybe the Arizona.
They're fun to watch. I mean,
What it?
fucking field's blue.
Yeah.
I always tuned in for that.
Jambrice Dunbar or
No.
Dubar. Sorry,
Let me see.
Ashton G.
Yes, that's him.
That's him. Yeah, because he's from Jacksonville.
Click it. Look at his. This is his stats for the year. We're at 845 yards,
Bro,
13 touchdowns.
Bro, we're like 5 weeks
Is that
in.
4 games in? They're 4 games.
Oh,
in.
That's for this year?
Yo, that's crazy.
Yes.
Where's his? Make sure that's. Yeah, that's for this year.
That's for this year.
Yo, what's the record?
Last year he went for 1,300 yards, and that was in a full season. So we're at 845 in what we've played 4 games.
Ooh, so he might be a top.
He's way up there.
So I would say he a top 5 NFL draft pick.
Nah.
As a running back, you got to think.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the
He's
problem.
done it for only
I mean,
1 year.
Bijan
Oh,
peaked.
okay.
Yeah. First round, you would think for sure, but like he would be the thing I'd be worried about. There's some quarterbacks that have been playing decent.
Mm-hmm.
I know Jalen Milroe's going to think he's in it. I'm not sure he's in it, but
He played good.
I mean, beating Georgia, he got a.
He did.
A contender.
That's
That's 17-year-old.
Yeah.
Oh, Ryan Williams,
Mm-hmm.
17, born in 07.
Yeah,
Oh my God,
bro, on the biggest stage at 17.
he's playing like this at 17. I mean, he's going to get drafted probably by the time he's 19,
Yep.
20.
Yep.
Did he graduate early?
I don't know what the story was.
Mm,
I'm assuming he graduated high school unless they did.
He'd have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'd have to
early
graduate
because-
mad early.
You're in college.
Right. I mean, because I'm pretty sure the general norm, we all graduated like 18.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I don't even know how you work it because, like, he is underage. Like,
But did you?
I was 18 when I graduated.
Really?
Yeah. I guess it depends on when your birthday is because I was
Yeah.
born in December. We graduated in May.
Unless he's a leap year.
It could be. But either way, regardless,
Yeah.
I mean, he's playing like
Yeah.
he's up there. I mean, they were even talking about, and I would, if you watch some of the game tape, him to Smitty, he's playing better than Smitty did.
Oh yeah, those catches did resemble.
Yeah,
Schmitty Woodley, Jenkins.
and Smitty won the Heisman.
How many times are you gonna watch this replay? This dude almost got hit in the nuts.
Did it great? I think it grazed him.
Vinny Pascantino almost got hit.
Why do they call him the Sasquatch?
Look at him. That's why. I don't know. He looks like a big ass.
They
dude.
posted an Instagram thing, and it was like a picture of a Sasquatch with like his chain, and I was like, "What does that mean?" And they were like, "Oh, Vinny Pascantino." I'm like, "What does that mean?" But yeah, Ryan Williams, the dude's filthy,
Mm-hmm.
filthy. Alabama just keeps getting away with it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, like they were expected to have a down year. They're undefeated. They just beat Georgia.
Mm-hmm. I am honestly surprised that Colorado was able to maintain a lead. Because I said last week that, why are they always winning those games in those fashion?
Yes.
Either OT or they got to do a Miracle City, Miracle in the Meadow City comeback and.
They put their foot on the gas pedal and didn't look back.
Yeah.
And like I said, it was a statement game. I feel like they were out for blood, and they did it.
And also, I'm pretty sure Cam and Brandon Marshall did not. I'm pretty sure they fueled that fire for them to go out.
They did. I did see. So the one with Shador, I guess that's a separate thing.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Travis Hunter had a little thing too, but I guess they're friend, like they're close. Because I guess Cam and him, or Travis Hunter went to a lot of camps, like football camps.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it was like they were messing around with each other. The Shador thing, though, I think there was a little bit.
Yeah, I think there was.
Yeah,
he was definitely, especially. I believe I don't remember if I saved the link. Did you guys, or did I? I don't think I sent it, but did you guys see the post game with Brandon Marshall and Sanders? About he asked him, how did he keep his composure and
I don't think you sent it. But...
I know I watched it, but I thought I saved the link. Here, let me see. Oh nope, this is T-Law hate mail.
No, we have a separate segment for that, I guess.
Hold on. So I figured with both Instagram and Facebook, since they're all like one app, I'd be able to go back and look. But it's okay. Basically, all that interview was saying, Sanders, he kept receipts. He listens to all the podcasts. He listens to all the interviews. He listens to what people say about him. So what he essentially said to Brandon Marshall was, "Look, I remember everything."
Yeah.
And he also told Marshall that I remember you were a JUCO guy wanting to be in this position.
Yeah.
And so now, like, I'm not gonna come out here. I'm not gonna be friendly. I'm remember what everybody said, but I'm gonna keep it professional.
I kind of like it.
Mm.
I like it to an extent because he needs to keep his level of play up to do it. Because we've talked about enough of like, oh well, no one has the fire anymore. Everyone's like buddy and all this stuff, and he has a little bit of an edge to him. But it's got to be the level of play's got to be here if he wants to keep his attitude there.
Correct.
That's the only thing I ask.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. But yeah, I thought that was crazy how Cam went up to both of them. They just shrugged them off.
Yeah.
I thought that was a little. I didn't realize, but then I was like, oh, he must have been, because I don't catch every episode of Cam's podcast.
He must have said something. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure. But I'm just like, dang, Steve Smith been saying the same thing.
Yeah.
But like,
they're scared of Steve Smith.
Oh, 100%.
I would. Yeah, I would be too. Even though Cam, I mean, I would be scared of Cam too. The way he handled that.
I mean, yeah, bro was getting solo.
Yeah.
He handled the solo.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick. I'm sick and tired of these ads on the jerseys.
Yeah, it looks
stupid.
tacky, especially the helmet too.
Yes.
Oh.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Like the sleeves, but like the helmet.
Yeah, helmets.
It's like the NBA jerseys. I'm like,
I
get
was
the
just about to
logos
say,
off the jerseys.
Oh yeah, especially on the courts too.
Yeah.
I
Is
hated
this are doing that
those.
with the NFL?
Oh,
God, yeah,
please
we're getting there.
no.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Would they have to? Yeah.
Yeah, they're getting there.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a home logo, and then they're gonna have some ad on the on the field.
The captain's patch.
Mm-hmm.
And Kmart.
Yep.
That's how Kmart's going to go back in business.
Or
That's something stupid.
Captain Patch and Wawa in Philly.
Right.
I could see a Wawa patch would be clean with you guys. That'd be sick.
Like, what is it? Strauss? What is that?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
it
really
would look nice when we're like 5 and 8.
Jalen Hurts has turned the ball over again
Oh, yeah.
with a Wawa patch falling off.
D, you said the Royals are 3 away from facing the Yankees.
They are, yeah. We got it up in the background right now. I don't know if we let you guys know, but
We are watching.
But so going back to Colorado, yep, that was a statement win. Travis Hunter definitely would have to be in Heisman conversations after this game. Then going around not the rumor mill, but around the league, Miami beat Virginia Tech in a close game by 4.
very close, yeah.
It was a good game.
Yes, it was.
Bama's number 1, correct? After
No,
beating-
yes.
Over Texas?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
For
mean,
some reason.
oh, the poll came out.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see it. That game was bad, and then it turned out to be good at the end because they were up by I think 3 touchdowns, and then it ended up.
Came back.
I know, which didn't even compute with me, but
this may be a little overshadowed, but Kentucky beat Ole Miss.
Yeah, number 7.
yes, because Kentucky just every year we talk about it, they just got a little scrappiness to them.
Yeah. So shout out to them. That was a good win. Michigan barely beat Minnesota by 3.
Yeah.
Wow, the fall off. Talk about.
Yeah, they keep winning, but they're not winning to like the level they need to be.
Right.
Yeah.
The level they're accustomed to.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, they're number 1. Georgia dropped to 5. Sorry.
Oh no, you good? No, that's my fault. B, you said UFC and Gator fans will be fine. They have Disney World and Universal. Oh, UCF, got you. Yeah,
UFC.
Damn, man.
yeah,
We got Disney World. Yeah.
I mean, they won, but it's still UCF. They're not that good.
They were undefeated going into it. I'm not
Who they
saying they've
play
played any great teams, but you know.
last season weren't they? They were not undefeated.
No, they had the
but
undefeated season.
That was
what,
17 or 18. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm
Yeah.
thinking that. Okay.
Yeah.
They have a
national
banner?
national champions thing in their stadium.
That's why every time I was like, why is this team or why is the school acting like this team something when they've been the butt end of like the joke?
I mean, to be fair,
I mean,
They did beat a couple of teams that year.
they won out.
Yeah.
I mean, they produce a lot of good NFL talent, but I'm just like,
They played in the Iron Bowl.
Yeah.
They played Auburn.
I think so, yeah.
They whooped Auburn.
This was how long? Not last.
2017.
17. Okay.
They went undefeated. Yeah.
They still, like you said, they do have enough NFL talent. I mean, what,
Yeah.
Culpepper, Marshall,
Mm-hmm.
Bortles, obviously. They've had people come out of it that we can associate, but
Right.
yeah, it's just, I don't know.
Nothing major.
Nothing, yeah, no one Hall of Fame worthy, but
He also said not to mention probably lots of party materials that cannot be said on YouTube.
this is correct. Yes.
Yeah, well, hey, at least y'all know Florida is known for something: football and degeneracy.
Did you see what's her name? The penalty twins?
I was gonna tell you after this. Yeah, one of the girl's friends. She's like, she takes a picture with these two guys and she sent it to them and she's like, we're at this bar watching the game and these guys are having like a watch party and I think they're famous and she takes a picture with them. It's the Pouncey twins. She got a picture signed and everything and we were like, no, that's like the Pouncey twins.
He doesn't mind. She's like 5'1".
If that, yeah.
She looks like a 3-year-old next to the Pouncey twins.
Dude, they're like.
They about to show them why they named the Pouncey twins.
And not only they're like
They lost a lot of weight too.
they lost a lot of weight. Yeah, because obviously when Lineman retired, the same thing with Kelsey, he trimmed up and everything. But like, huh? What? What are you talking about? No, but
All that murdering, dude.
Oh.
It is so crazy too. Yo, speaking of which, did y'all see a commercial for
I'm caught up. The Hernandez show? Yeah. Listen,
I'm not watching that.
As someone who I have no shame in admitting that was my favorite player growing up, I feel like I have a duty to watch it.
Bro's a fan of killers.
I had his jersey. I had the picture of me in his jersey in New England. I'm standing at Gillette Stadium with the jersey on, but
is it lore accurate? Is it accurate?
it's not. Well, I see the problem that I have with the show is it lore accurate? I don't know because it's all stuff that came out after he died,
right?
Like the gay allegations. A lot of the show focuses on him struggling with that.
Yeah.
Was he? I don't know because everyone's. I think the more you piece it together, I did look up on I think he was, and I think that led to it. But they're kind of associating that he went off the deep end because he was gay. I'm like, I don't think that leads you to start killing people. He went through his own things. Maybe that's what happened, but
that brother was fighting a lot of demons.
He was
the number one player in Gainesville, and Gainesville is not a big town.
No,
you get away with whatever you want there. You playing the Gators.
I laughed a couple times because the casting, Urban Meyer, it's just some of the people they cast. Oh,
Casey,
bye. From the casting, I'm like, that's supposed to be who? Cam Newton is this 6'7" guy that's skinny as a beanpole. I didn't even know it was Cam Newton until 2 episodes in. I'm like, who is that? They were like, oh, Cameron? I was like, oh, Cam Newton, okay.
Cameron?
They called him, I guess they called him Cameron.
Cameron?
Well, because the cops came in after he threw the laptop out the window and they're like, Cameron? And I was like, oh, that's supposed to be Cam Newton. But, yeah.
My fault.
No, you're good.
AL Central Mania, yeah, we seen it right.
Yeah, Baltimore's gone.
And Miles, you said, dude, Gainesville has scrubbed any mention of Hernandez.
He said they have. I figured.
I mean, yeah, they would have to. I mean, you can't associate.
You
can't associate that school and brand to a killer.
I don't want to mention it in the same way, but kind of like Benoit.
Yeah.
You kind of don't want your name attached to someone that's
mm-hmm.
done crazy stuff like that.
As soon as that happened, they literally.
It's a different story. Benoit's a little more deranged than he was.
All the memes, bro.
I mean, but they were bad quick because any other video game, because they'll have legends in video games. He was not mentioned in any other video game after his death.
No.
At all.
He, like I said, I think he was struggling with a lot of stuff. Maybe the gay thing was one of them. Mm-hmm. Obviously, he had a lot of bad influences. His dad died, which let him off the deep end too.
Dude,
but
I think still to this day, I don't even think he's on any of the recent titles.
No, I don't think he's been on anything since Madden 13.
Fellas, if you guys play WWE, let me know. Is Chris Benoit been back on? Well, no, because I know he hasn't.
Yeah,
no, he's not coming back. But
he was actually brought up in the Vince McMahon documentary, but it wasn't a WWE produced thing. So yeah,
I figured.
And then that led to, which actually I'm not trying to go too far off the rails. Stone Cold does not believe in CTE. Did you see that?
I just read that too.
Yeah.
So apparently, if you're not wrestling properly, then that's essentially he called it like a skill issue.
He's like, if you get CTE, then that's on you because he only had one concussion.
Right. Yeah.
I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
that's
Your neck is fused, dude.
yeah. And the only concussion he got was when Owen Hart pile drove him, and Owen Hart's legs didn't close. He dropped on his head, and that's when he broke his neck.
Right.
But I'm like, I don't know if that's true. I don't think that's like a bold statement to make. But
Right. Yeah. I felt like it was a little tone deaf.
a little bit, especially we're talking about Hernandez.
Yeah.
I mean, they're cutting these people's brains open, and there's.
Yeah. I'm like, dude, like look at all the previous, even though it's not wrestling, like look at all the football players.
Football player, yeah, boxing, MMA, all of them. I mean,
CTE is real.
yes, yeah.
So it's a little tone deaf for someone as well known as him to say something like that.
Just to sit there and casually be like, yeah, I don't think that's real.
That's
Yeah.
Miles, you said the casting for Hernandez was as bad as the Clippers with Lawrence Fishburne as Doc Rivers.
Yeah. We finally saw Bill Belichick today. Sounded like him, didn't look like him. It's just weird when you know that these, like, you associate these people so well, and I'm like, that does not look like that.
For
dude.
real.
Like,
Yeah. They did a terrible job of casting.
yeah.
I mean, that's as far as they can get with likeness, but
Yeah, I mean, you can't like replicate someone's exact likeness, but it's still just weird.
I mean,
yeah.
but for them to just go out of their way and just portray people as that, and people aren't going to do their research and see if that's how they really are.
Yeah, exactly.
As far as other games,
sorry.
As far as other games, I'm looking. Yeah, majority of these were just blowouts.
Yeah,
between I mean, the only close game was the classic North Carolina Duke football game. Yeah, but other than that, so next week, week 6, I keep telling myself that these weeks are flying by. Yeah. I mean, wow. I couldn't even enjoy like the start of football because it's now like we're 6 weeks in.
Rents, dude.
Like, come on, bro.
Woohoo!
Jug is crazy. So we got 2 football games tomorrow, but then we also have the Thursday night game between Don't Tell Me, the Bucks and Don't Tell Me. I'm looking online. I'm cheating. Falcons.
Yes.
I knew it was a rivalry game.
Yeah.
I just couldn't get it together. And Bucks are sunning the Eagles right now.
They have been. They continue to do it every year.
We are I want to say 2-2. No, 3-2. Because when y'all beat us, then we lost again in the wild card.
Did you guys win? You guys won one of them, I think.
No, we won 2. So we won 2. So we played them. So this is our 3rd consecutive season.
Yeah.
We played them Super Bowl year. We beat them. We played them Dookie year when we went up 10-1 and then just stopped showing up. And then later that year, they beat us in the wild card because we barely made it.
You guys lost. You talking about like more recently?
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say
because Brady,
Brady beat you guys
right
the first time,
and then Super Bowl year.
Yes, you guys won.
And then Doodle year when we stopped showing up.
You lost. Then you lost this one.
No, we beat them in the regular season because we played.
That's what it was. Yes, you guys played in Tampa, right? You guys won.
And
okay.
then we spun the block and we got clapped again.
Yes. Yeah.
In Tampa.
They've had your number for the most part.
And then Sunday.
Yeah.
So I don't think I'll be going to Tampa in a Philly.
No. Which is crazy too. There was a TikTok and most of that stadium was filled with Phillies fans.
Yeah.
Still.
I remember too. Yeah.
We were watching it and my girl looked at me, she's like, "Oh, you guys play Tampa? Why don't we can go?" I'm like, I would have killed myself if we were there.
Also, it was hot as shit. It was
jump on the balcony, dude.
Sitting in the sun, agitated as hell. Your team put up 0 yards halftime or after halftime, and it was so hot that they had little pavilion stands for both teams. Hell no. But to keep on track with college before we tee off on our teams. So Friday we have Michigan State versus Oregon. I believe I will tune in for that game. That would be a decent slide. Saturday we have Bama versus Vanderbilt. What are the chances of an upset?
I don't know. I mean, Bama's playing pretty well. And that's the thing about college football. It's like any given Saturday. But
Right.
you never know.
Then we have Auburn and Georgia.
Oh.
Miami and California. UCLA and State. My fault.
Look at that Auburn Alabama game.
Auburn
Iron Bowl.
That will be a 3:30 slot.
Yeah, it's a good game.
Are we gonna slander FSU? Yeah, I know you've been waiting, bro. Yeah, let me.
Who do they got this week? I forgot.
Let me.
By SMU.
No, did they get clapped by SMU?
Yeah, they got.
Oh, they got clapped by. I was gonna say. I thought they already played it.
42-16.
Yeah.
They could beat Cal, but they can't.
Well,
beat
actually,
SMU.
Miles, let's talk about it because I still have that screenshot that you sent. So he said, reminder that FSU tried to sue SMU as
Good
an
job,
excuse for leaving the ACC before SMU blew them out last night, or Saturday, in their first game ever.
Isn't that funny?
So my thing is, they felt like they got screwed. Now they're trying to leave conferences. But do they not realize that they would not ever see a W in their program if they were to leave conferences?
Well, I don't even know what. Do we know what conference they're aiming for? Pardon my ignorance.
Miles, was it SEC?
It's gotta be SEC. They're in the ACC.
Yeah.
Oh, they're probably looking for the
Maybe
SEC.
Big Ten?
Why would they want to go?
I think actually, I think Devin's right. I think it is Big Ten. I think they were trying to get into the Big Ten.
Okay, I was going to say SEC would not bode well for them.
I don't even think.
Big whatever.
Pac-10
it's a
is.
Big Ten.
I think it's still the Big Ten.
Pac-10's
gone. I think.
Oh,
Pac-12.
More Pac-12, no.
No, Pac-12. Yeah.
So Miles said Clemson, they about to get killed. They were talking about
Okay.
SEC or Big Ten, and they both said no. So both
Oh.
conferences said no to FSU.
The SEC would just kill them.
I mean, there were literally
Rookie.
no like that.
They're playing Georgia. They're playing Bama. They're playing the Gators if they're good. But, I
Right.
mean, they're already playing the Gators.
I mean, but the only success that they've ever had in their entire program's existence is in the ACC.
I mess up. What did I say? Oh, the Gators? Oh, well, come on, man. He's trying to slander the Gators.
No, they play Alabama and
Georgia, and they,
Georgia
I mean,
and the Gators.
they already play the Gators. But
What's that, bro? What are you, top three? You're fucking top three? You know?
it's still 2009 in my head.
Oh man.
Sorry.
Good God. Shit!
We both play baseball. Okay.
They play us baseball.
Let's play
talking
for
about-
them.
God.
Oh man. No, Miles, I think we genuinely have to have Darian on here so he can explain his side, since we all really don't give a thought about FSU at all. But even if they were to leave, nobody would even want to go to that program. Everybody would be in the transfer portal, but not trying to go to FSU.
I mean, the way they're playing this year, I'm like, who are they supposed to recruit? I wouldn't want to go play for them.
Right.
That dude just needs to eat the dog shit.
Yeah.
He's got to eat it.
The curse is on.
Yeah.
It's a curse.
Yeah. Miles, you said, like, come on. I'm sorry. Like, some of their fans think they will make a bowl game. Dog, I just don't understand how this school is so delusional when they genuinely haven't won anything noteworthy.
Not since famous Jameis.
I know, just about
Yeah.
to say that. It was like the last time they were relevant is when Jameis was in there, and did they win something?
Yeah,
they won the
national.
championship.
They won the
Oh, they
Natty.
won the Natty?
60?
No,
I
earlier
think
than
this
that.
was
13, 15. Yeah. Because that's when he went. I think he got drafted at 15.
Yeah, 15.
Yeah.
Dog, we going
10 years.
It's almost a decade, and they're still. But then I call them Cowboys fans, and then they're like, "We're not Cowboys fans. Y'all are literally Cowboys fans.
Same thing.
Like,
Same difference, yeah.
Y'all are 6 degrees separated from being Cowboys fans. I don't understand it. 2013.
Was it 30?
Was it 13? Maybe. He must have got
Yeah,
drafted
maybe
in
it was
14.
13.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Who the hell was it? Who the hell am I thinking of? They had another quarterback after that. I think
No, they didn't have. They had. It was Jameis and they had DeAndre Francois. They had a couple of
I must be
meddling middle of the road guys.
I got my timeline.
Well, they had Did EJ Manuel come in after or before?
Before.
It was before, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He was like drafted like 11 or 12.
Yeah. Ohio State team. Cardell Jones.
Oh.
The two quarterbacks were going.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Cardell Jones was supposed to be something.
Jeez, what a
Oh,
time!
I forgot how to.
They sold us a freaking dream.
You go farther back. What was Braxton Miller?
Oh yeah, that bro was lights out. Went to the NFL.
Those the same team, I think.
Was it?
Braxton Miller?
I think it might have been Braxton and Cardell.
Hurt,
yeah.
And Cardell Jones came in.
Okay.
I'll even throw it back farther. You ready for this?
Mm.
I just thought of his name. Oh God, Terrell Pryor. Oh my God.
I'll give y'all mix up. Denard Roberts.
Oh my God. Jacksonville legend.
Freaking Michigan quarterback, turn running back, turn wide receiver, and then
that was when Taylor Lewan was there.
Was it really?
That's on the boys podcast.
Jeez.
And then
Denard Roberts.
and then doggone Jags messed them up. Thank you, Miles.
Threw him at the running back. You would think someone with that speed you really could use. I mean, I honestly think a lot of these guys just came in too early. I feel like now he would succeed.
You know, and I actually I was watching something, and I actually want to talk about it on the pod. I think that whole transitional period the NFL was going through, I think a lot of those guys just did not make it because the NFL was in a weird state.
Yes.
Because y'all remember when the Wildcat came in?
Ronnie Brown, yeah.
And then everybody was trying to emulate that, but then like after it just sunk.
Yeah.
So it was in like that limbo of like
people caught on to it, and then they were like, "Oh, we can't do that anymore." And then we started getting more screens. We started getting more jet sweeps.
Was it something I said?
No, what kind of distractions they running in Milwaukee? Hold on.
I was like,
oh,
come on now. She know what she's doing.
Oh, back there?
Yeah, well,
she's a Mets fan, I guess.
Oh,
well, she got a blue top on. We don't know.
Talking for stripes. Stripes. Sorry.
Well, you were distracted.
This was ball.
My fault, Miles. You said you were in college when they won the chip. They didn't. They sucked at quarterback after Jameis. Okay, that's when I asked about the quarterback. And then you said Braxton Miller, Cardell, and JT Barrett.
Oh, JT Barrett! Oh my God! Yeah.
And then Miles said the Jags are the franchise where a player dies, then leaves, and they win a Super Bowl. And then Chicago's is where people go to die.
In general.
Careers go to die.
Did you see the Tom Brady snippet?
Yes.
That would have been insane.
Yeah.
I'm glad he did not go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That would have been...
Absolutely.
Wow. That would have been something.
I wouldn't have been mad at him, but I would have been like, what are you doing?
A lot of quarterbacks would not have... existed in Chicago at that.
Oh yeah, that would have been,
or maybe, but I think it would have. There would have been a different timeline. I don't think Jay Cutler would have went to Chicago.
Wait, what do you mean?
Or if Brady was drafted to.
Oh no, he was talking about when he signed with Tampa. Is when he was going to go to Chicago.
Oh hell
yeah.
What?
Yeah, he was talking about. Yeah, he said he was all about the Bucks, and then he was like Chicago was in the back.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Okay,
was in the pros and cons list.
Yeah,
my fault. Yeah, I do remember.
Which it probably had to be 100 pros for Tampa and like 2 for Chicago. I'm like cold weather.
I have.
He did go.
What, to Chicago?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And got that team out of a dumpster fire.
Not even if like they got out of it. If he just went and played in Chicago, he's like, I could be anywhere I want. I want to go to Chicago.
He goes to the NFC North.
His last season in Tampa would have been on steroids in Chicago. When he was yelling at the O-line, that would have been that on
would have blown up.
Who did he have to throw to?
Well, who told him? I mean, why did he even consider it? What did they even have at the time?
Money.
They didn't have DJ Moore. They didn't have. Who did they have at the time? Was it
Montgomery?
Yeah, I guess
Darnell
Mooney.
Yeah, Darnell.
They would have let him run that team.
Oh yeah, you would have started getting players in there.
Allen Robinson.
Could have. He might have had Allen Robinson.
Maybe.
They would have. I mean, Gronkowski. I don't even know if Gronkowski would have gone there. He probably would have been like, screw that.
I think he would have. Because Gronk would have known, like, yo,
because they didn't have Komet at the time, so they would have just
More football trivia. Sheesh. But my fault. I know we went off on a in the rabbit hole.
Yeah, I hear Tom Brady and I got excited.
So back in college, all right. So yeah, we were slandering FSU, but yeah, that's what I was. That we have another follower of the podcast. He's an FSU fan, and I tell him that he's literally a Cowboys fan, and he denies it every time. But that's literally the fan base of FSU, in my opinion. I think they have an off week, but Ronnie and Miles, you guys face UCF.
Yeah. This was a game I was planning on going to, but I don't think I want to deal with it. Don't want to see a loss.
So she actually asked if y'all wanted to go to that one, but I want to talk to you guys after.
Okay.
Let's see. Clemson, Florida State. Okay, Miles, that was that Clemson comment. Okay.
That's going to go well for FSU, I'm sure.
I got them scoring 2 touchdowns.
You think FSU gets 2 on them?
Anytime touchdowns. I mean, Clemson's going to blow them out.
Yeah.
But anytime touchdowns by FSU.
Only kind of boo-boo, dude.
I mean...
Who, FSU?
Clemson.
Well, they're not great, but they're...
I mean, 2 is generous. I mean, that's his 2 daddies.
Cade Klubenek.
I mean, they have more 4th downs than convert any type of 3rd down conversion.
Who, Cade?
JD Martinez.
Oh, well, we're on team 6 now, I think.
Miles, you said you're not going to any game this year for the first time since 2020, since COVID.
Damn.
That is
Waste
tough.
your money.
Well, if Miles isn't going, I probably won't go either.
Yeah, no, go ahead. Yeah, you smart, save your money. I mean, because you really gonna sit up there in the heat and
In that bowl.
yeah, literally in that bowl. You know what they say. Actually, I'm not gonna repeat that.
Oh. Oh.
Swamp. The muggy swamp. Dude.
Yeah. But that is week 6 for the notable games. But I think it'll be a good week regardless. College football. I'm just glad that football's back because wow, the drought we went through. And you said, bro, screw that team, dude. I'm not spending my money on that team.
That's fair. Yeah.
I genuinely wouldn't either. Okay, so we're gonna pivot over to basketball. So shout out to the Knicks and the Timberwolves for making the most stupidest trade ever.
Who wins?
Nobody.
Correct.
Devin, I don't know if you heard about the.
You saw Cat get traded? Karl Anthony Towns.
Oh, what are you?
The Knicks.
Yep. So the Knicks.
Yeah.
So the Knicks, for some god-awful reason, decided that we're not going to run back the team because we got Miles Bridges.
The Nova Knicks are
done. They didn't even last.
They didn't even last.
They didn't
no.
even get the media day.
No. They didn't even get the media day.
Didn't even get the media day.
No.
So the Knicks, for whatever god-awful reason, decided that we're going to trade Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo.
Yep.
And like a bunch of picks. Actually,
yes. A couple of role players that didn't play much, but yeah.
So I don't know how, but the Timberwolves were like, you know what? We've been doing well in the playoffs.
We got to the conference finals last year. Let's subtract.
We're gonna just bomb this team. Let's get rid of Cat and let's get rid of I have it right here. I do not. Hold on, I'm like, okay. Oh, it's a 3-team swap. Okay. And Miles, you said screw basketball too. I'm not watching Pookie James and Boo Boo Lakers. Dude, I wouldn't either if I were you. And that really sucks because you're a Lakers fan. I know that stuff. I wouldn't watch that team either. I wouldn't watch that team if someone paid me. I'm capping. The Timberwolves said, F it, Cat, we good. No, for real. You trade Cat and you leave Gobert?
Gobert is like the most hated player in the league. And I know he's not good for team chemistry. There's no way you look at Gobert and you go, I'll keep him.
So you get rid of your stretch big and you leave another big who can't.
The spacing is going to be egregious on that team.
For the Knicks?
Well, for the Timberwolves. To me, if you're running Randall and then you got Gobert is just a lug, dude. He's just, I don't know. I don't like this trade.
So this was actually a 3-team trade. So the Knicks, they received Cat and the rights to James Najee from the Hornets. I want to say he was drafted. He was part of this recent draft, I want to say. The Timberwolves received Julius Randle, Dante DiVincenzo, Keita Bates Diop from the Knicks, and a future first round pick via the Knicks from the Knicks via Pistons. And then the Hornets, they were also in this as well.
Well, they snuck in.
They received Charlie Brown from the Knicks, Daquan Jeffries from the Knicks, Dwayne Washington Jr. from the Knicks, 2 future second round picks via the Knicks, a 2025 second round pick via the Timbs, and cash considerations.
Damn, they just got whatever was left over.
So the Hornets just got like a bunch of people that really aren't.
Maybe one sticks as a role player, but yeah,
so
no one newsworthy.
So if anything, they really just filled their roster.
They probably needed another team to bounce something out.
Right.
The Hornets were just there.
But it makes no sense because to me, you were good the past 2 seasons. This was definitely not a move that was going to put you over the top. This actually sets you back.
Now, if they could have got DiVincenzo without sending Cat, sure, because I think DiVincenzo's a good player.
But I would have ran it back with these teams because the Knicks literally just got Miles Bridges. So how are you going to fit? Now you're going to fit Miles Bridges and Cat into an offense that is struggling to find an identity.
Yeah, I don't like it.
And then now you got to figure out who's going to get possession of the ball because now you're going to get. I mean, if anything, this trade literally helps out Brunson because now he will have people to distribute the ball to.
Oh yeah,
but
for sure.
This is still going to be to me. This team just it took the Timberwolves. Whoever's in office, y'all got to go. I'm sorry. I don't see this.
They've been doing these weird, confusing. I mean, like when they brought in Gobert, people were like, "What are we doing?" It doesn't make sense. Now they did get far with them. I get that, but I did see a news snippet from there, and I don't know if it's true or not. It was reported from big sources, but it was, I guess, DiVincenzo was not happy with a reduced role. He was like, "F the Nova crap. Like I don't care about it." He was like, I guess, a little disgruntled with it. Could it have worked? Sure, but I don't know if that was like the reason that they were trying to get him out of there. But I did see that.
I mean, I can understand because he comes from Golden State.
Yeah.
So he did have more of a role in Golden State. They do service their role players well.
They do, yeah. They make it work.
So then you go to the Knicks, who was more hemoglobin with their star players, and they always have been.
Yeah.
With Carmelo, after I want to say Porzingis.
Porzingis for a little bit. You know what? I'll even give Randall his flowers because he carried that team through some bad times, and then became an all-star there.
Right.
So
I mean, that's always been like the main frame of the Knicks with their star players. So I mean, but I understand doing more of a role, but
I don't know. To be fair though, the trade doesn't make sense.
He's not going to get it in
Minnesota. No.
So that's
unless he runs the point, but that doesn't make sense. If you had.
I think he's still going to come off the bench.
If you had Ant run the 2, but I mean,
I don't think. I mean, he can play small ball, but
because they still have Conley, so I'm thinking he's coming off the bench as a 6-man, so it's still a reduced role.
Right.
But
I mean, yeah, because then they're going to need somebody at the 3, so you're going to have Julius at the 3, have Ant at the 2, Conley at the 1. So yeah, he's coming off the bench. He'll have to play small ball or 6-man.
I don't know. We'll see how it works out, but I don't know if it's going to be.
Yeah, that was the weirdest trade I've ever seen in my life.
Very random.
And also in other news, R.I.P. to Dikembe Mutombo. On Monday, that man passed away.
Yes,
that was sad news that we received. What a week, or what a way to kick off your week.
Yeah,
that was definitely unfortunate. So R.I.P. to the great Dikembe Mutombo. The finger wag will
no. Yes.
always have a place. And Luka Doncic, he is out at least 1 week with a calf injury. He sustained this injury in training camp, so he will be.
I worry about him longevity-wise this year.
Right.
He's played a lot.
Also, shout out to the reporter who was trying to get sound bites from Draymond Green. That was just. That man can't catch a break to save his life. That man was literally just here on media day, and the reporter's already starting something. So shout out to that. That's just horrible in my opinion. And then lastly, the comments that was made with the Clippers departure on Paul George. Basically, they were Norman Powell. He basically said it's addition by subtraction, and they're running away with that sound bit because it's basically making it seem like nobody really cared that PG.
Yeah.
Kawhi said that obviously he's going to miss PG, but him leaving isn't really going to be the sole reason that they struggle. And yeah, they were literally just trying to soundbite the entire starters, and I didn't really like that. That's just grimy.
They always, it's the media plays that, and that's why the players hate the media. So it's like yeah.
So shout out to the media for just being dirtbags about every sound bit in every situation. So that was honestly just the quick stuff that I wanted to cover with basketball. But now we can get off to the main event time. It is football. It is NFL slander. It is not my favorite part of the day now. Bump this team and everything that comes with this team. Fire Sirianni. We're going to have to talk about Hurts. We're going to have an honest conversation with Hurts because that man has not performed since the Super Bowl. That man has regressed. Why does his team look like ass? Why can't we put up any yards? But you know what? Before we go and kick off this, before I dog this team, Daniel Jones, I have one question for you. Actually, I don't even have a question for you. I have a statement.
Uh-oh.
Any other quarterback would have hit Neighbors down the stream or down the seam for a touchdown. But because it's Daniel Jones, he missed how many? He missed so many passes that game. If it were any other quarterback,
and
Zach Wilson, I'm throwing him in there. He's making those passes.
Probably, yeah.
Mason Rudolph, probably. Kenny Pickett, maybe. I would go as far as to say that because at least Kenny Pickett could at least get the ball down the field. That's a stretch.
Good
but
God.
I'll be like, you know what, Kenny Pickett could. I mean, he got a little arm, and he may not be as accurate, but he could hit the feet. He could hit the seam. Come on, bro.
I'll give Daniel Jones a little bit of.
Now.
I'll give him a little bit of a rope here. I'll give him a little leeway. It wasn't all on him in that game. He could have played better.
The O-line, listen. All right, so the O-line is going to be the O-line in New York.
Yeah.
So I think that will always be the thing. But the passes that he had time to make.
He didn't hit them, which he needs to, yes. He needs to play, for his talent level, he needs to play above average football, and he also has a very good receiver now. So,
mind you, both teams were playing like ass. The
Correct.
Cowboys are so ass that they barely beat the Giants. And it was so ass they lost both their defensive linemen. So Lawrence, he is out.
IR.
He's on IR. And Micah, I think he's on a 2 to 3 week. He's not on
IR. I think they're playing it because they got a bye coming up. I think after this week. After this coming up week.
So he's played by ear. Miles, you said, where should I start? I hope the Jags go to Division 3 in the NFL.
Play JUCO.
My God. You also said the Jags can't beat a professional flag football team in the league. That is insanity. Well, in all fairness,
good last week.
They looked a lot better than they had been.
That was a close game, but that defense that I've been very suspect about.
I'm a little more concerned about the Texans than I am about the Jaguars for that game.
They are doing it up.
Yeah.
They are stinky.
What happened to them? Stephon Diggs.
Everything that happened to Caleb Williams.
This might be the Stephon Diggs.
It might be the Stephon Diggs effect. They were perfectly fine last year. And guess what? Nico Collins is still leading the league in yards. Yeah. Didn't matter. They didn't even need him.
I think they're just having a honeymoon phase.
I think.
Wait until I give them till week 5, 6. We're gonna start hearing some rumbles. Miles, you said Sam Darnold looks better than Trevor Lawrence. Sam Darnold. Who the heck is Sam Darnold? You better respect that man.
Oh yeah.
Sam Darnold looks better than everybody in the
league.
The MVP
right of the league.
Yeah. Sam Darnold looks better than Jalen Hurts and Dak Prescott combined. Jaden Daniels, a rookie, is better than T-Law right now, 100%. Jaden Daniels is looking better than my quarterback.
Ooh. Yeah. Ooh.
And you said crap. I'm playing You said you're playing better than T-Law right now. You said you're going to be a Las Vegas Raiders fan. These colors look better and play better. Are you sure about that? Davante Adams requested a trade. Are you sure you want to be associated with that?
It might be a mess right now.
Dumpster fire team. And somebody also said that AP may be on the hot seat. Maybe.
I could see it.
Maybe.
He doesn't have control of the locker room. You thought Adrian Peterson? Yeah. Adrian Peterson!
Oh, damn it.
Not again.
Damn it. Antonio Pierce, my fault. Yeah, apparently Antonio Pierce does not have control of the locker room. But I think it's the organization. It does not matter who you put in there.
They didn't have Max last game, I don't think.
They did not have Max last game. They also didn't have Aiden O'Connell. What's he doing on the bench? They don't get him in the damn.
He will not get up.
I won't end it.
I can't wait till he comes in.
I can't wait till he does come
For
in.
real.
Oh, man.
Bro, I hope he shits the
This is
picks.
This is the Jared Goff effect where everyone's counting him out.
God.
They say he's not a good quarterback, but wait till he comes in and he plays and he's going to do
No, I think we just want bro to do bad just to smite you.
Number one, he's not Jared Goff, dude. When he
He
gets
showed a lot of promise.
When they get drafted?
Fourth round out of Purdue.
For real. Fam, that
Boilermaker.
He's a Boilermaker.
Fam, that man will not save this team.
Guess who else came out of Purdue? Quarterback from New Orleans. Drew Brees. Just saying. Not saying he's Drew Brees, but I'm saying he deserves
When
to
did
play.
Drew Brees get drafted?
Oh,
What am I
2?
talking about?
Oh, 3? Something like that?
When they
Ryan.
traded,
Oh, when he went to New Orleans? Or when he got drafted?
when we went to San Diego, or no, that was Eli Manning, I'm thinking.
He did. He played for San
Yeah, I
Diego.
played for San Diego.
Brees did, yeah. Then he got hurt. Yeah. But, yeah. Start Aiden O'Connell.
Miles, you said my team hasn't won a freaking game. At least I expect disappointment.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, it's crazy when your college team got more dubs than your pro team.
Yeah.
With Jacksonville?
I can relate to that, too.
Jacksonville, Philly? I can enjoy Jacksonville games. Oh my god. Well, it looks like they're going to win. Oh.
When your team looks like
Didn't expect it.
your team looks like a Pro Bowl roster, it should
Oh.
probably play better than you did.
We were literally talking about going to games. Now I don't even want to go to the game.
I was going to put a future on them.
You're gonna do what?
Yeah, I was going to put a future on them.
Oh, to win the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was gonna stow away some tickets and some money to go fly to see them birds play, and now I don't want to. I want to see. I'm just gonna cry. Eagles cry.
Can't be better in person. Cannot be.
And now I see why everybody gets in the fights after the game.
Yeah. A little bit hostile.
I can understand the hostility now.
I see it now.
Yeah, because I would be doing the same doggone thing. Okay, I don't know where to start with this. Actually, you know what? We'll do picks. And Devin, I almost messaged you just to get
We
your
talked
picks.
about it.
Oh, okay.
You gotta, yeah.
It was Vikings. I picked the Vikings last
Right.
week.
Remember that time we were trying? Yeah, it was the Vikings.
Okay. Cool,
Yeah.
cool. All right, so this is week 4. Okay, so let's do our weekly picks before we get into this dumpster fire we're going to address. We know when the eyes are ready.
Oh yeah, I'm just putting all the dubs and L's in here.
There are a lot that I was right about, and there was ones that I was wrong about. No, Ronnie, we gotta talk about that Bengals game.
Well, it's a lock of the week. Someone found the key and unlocked it. That was my lock of the week. Was
Hey,
the Panthers over the Bengals.
That was close.
It was
Andy
close.
Dalton was putting he was beating a break.
It was close. Really, it was
What did
a.
I say about him?
It really was a skill issue.
What did I say about him? I said, is this going to be like a Joe Flacco thing last year? What does I do, dude?
Damn it. See, this is why, y'all can't be right all the time, man. Y'all making me look bad.
Speaking of Joe Flacco.
He's back. I know we just said it before you came in. I know. 57-year-old Joe Flacco.
We were talking about Ryan Tannehill, and we were like, bro, he's still good. Why is he not playing for a team? Joe Flacco out of a freaking woodwork.
Yeah. Just lunks along, throws a
I
touchdown.
don't even know he played for him, dude.
Same. I didn't realize.
Cleveland Browns should have second thought that one.
Oh, yeah.
For real.
I should have just kept him.
I don't know. Because they really thought Deshaun was going to
They
come
got
back.
Boo Boo Massage Boy.
Oh, God.
Bro got hit with another one. Okay. All right, so for the Thursday night game between the Giants and Cowboys, I went with the Giants. I'm stupid.
Yeah, I think you just went on. Yeah, you just.
Because I didn't want to go with them stupid.
Yeah.
Cowboys.
I went with the Cowboys because I'm like, there's just. Yeah.
I was almost right by like 5 points.
It was closer than it should have been. Was it 20-15?
Yeah. The Bengals and Panthers. The Bengals won. I'm 1 for 2.
Yeah, I freaking
I would have picked
could have sworn the Panthers would have won.
Carolina, yeah.
Oh,
You would have picked Carolina? Yeah.
No, because we were talking about. I was like, there's no shot that Bengals lose and go like.
That was the thing that startled me. I was like, I don't think they're going to go 0-4.
No shot, but I mean, Andy Dalton. I mean, he did. He was right on the Andy Dalton.
Yeah, it was close. I said he's going to keep it close, and they did. But
he was right. Saints Falcons.
Saints took an
I
L.
went with them Dirty Birds.
I took Saints.
I would have went Saints.
Kirko fell through.
Close, another close game.
That was close.
Young Wei Koo field goal.
For real.
That dude's nasty.
For real. Then we had the Jags, Texans. I picked the Texans.
Wait, my ass.
Yeah, Young. Oh. You picked the Texans?
Yeah,
I did too. Okay.
I picked the Texans. Because I was like, yeah, there's no way that the Jags get a first dub on the Texans. The Jets and Broncos. I mean, come
They
on.
were up.
I know it was way
They were
closer.
twice.
Yeah.
I know. I changed the channel because the birds were, oh God, looking like roadkill. Broncos, Jets. I picked the Jets.
I did too.
And freaking Broncos 1-1.
The weather didn't help the game. The game was a fucking mud bowl.
Absolutely, but Aaron Rodgers.
He looked bad.
I think I said I was going to give him some grace because of the injury, but I did not think it would be this bad.
He lit the Patriots up. He held his own against San Francisco,
Beat
the Titans. This game, he looked bad, and he hobbled off the field because he said his knee swollen.
Yeah. So now they're in another quarterback conundrum.
Yeah.
And Sauce Gardner was trying to talk about getting Davante Adams. Who's throwing in the ball?
Garrett Wilson can't even get the ball. He's not doing anything unless you think that that's going to open up Garrett Wilson. But I'm like,
right? Nobody's. Yeah.
Who else we got? Andy Dalton, Joe Flacco. We had a weird old quarterbacks out there.
Where's Tyler?
Somebody go pick up.
Tyler Heineke. I forgot what team.
Taylor. He's with not San Diego. L.A. the Chargers. Yeah. He came in and played a snap, I think, when Herbert was hurt the other
We
week.
need to get up from being a backup.
Yeah, we got to get him back in there.
Starter.
Yeah.
So then we also had the Vikings and the Packers. I picked the Vikings.
I did too.
That game was insane.
That game looked like a blowout, and then Jordan Love played like Brett Favre and just slung the rock, and it was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. But the Vikings are like unstoppable right now.
Oh, for real.
I don't know what to say.
Maybe it was a Kirko problem, but they're winning in Atlanta.
I know. I don't know.
I mean,
I don't really know. I don't even know how to frame it. It's just like
maybe Sam Darnold was the answer.
I think Sam Darnold's always been good. I think he just had bad. I mean, you think about it. He was with the Jets. They do no favors
for quarterbacks.
Then he played with the Panthers, who made Baker Mayfield look like a JV.
Yeah.
So they obviously didn't do him any favors. So he's in the right system now.
Right.
So I don't know. Yeah.
Steelers, Colts. I picked the Steelers.
I took the Colts on this one.
I did not see them. Well, I did not envision Flacco coming back, but I also didn't see Anthony Richardson
getting hurt
again.
Yeah.
So
he's back.
Justin Fields.
Boo boo.
I don't know how to describe it because yes, the offense looks okay.
You think Russ is gonna do any better?
No, I would keep Fields out there because
100%.
At least Justin Fields got 2 rushing touchdowns. He's making it work.
Yeah.
I don't think Russ's legs move like that anymore. So the defense is still keeping them in games, but like their offense, man, it's a little pedestrian. It needs to pick up.
Well, good thing Mike Tomlin said that he will start even though
Russ is
healthy to return.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this is good. Not mess up with a good thing you got going.
You're 3-1. You almost beat the Colts.
Yeah.
You're close enough. Just keep them in there.
Yeah. Keep things how they are.
Yeah.
But then we got the Rams and the Bears.
I took the Rams.
Same.
Could have sworn.
I did not think that Caleb was going to get a dub.
No, and I didn't think Stafford got beat up a couple times. Didn't look great.
Yeah.
Threw the pick at the end of the game.
I mean, but this Bears offense is still looking mad pedestrian. And there was a report that multiple Caleb and a bunch of other offensive guys went to their OC and were like, "Yo, you suck."
I didn't see that. Damn.
No, I saw a report. I want to say it was either, I think it was Facebook or Insta.
I'll give credit. I mean, the Bears. Caleb's gotten better as the weeks have gone on.
Right.
But like, yeah, he's not like generational first overall player right now, and I think it has to do with the offensive call.
Oh yeah. Definitely, 100%. Miles, you said the start of the weekend used to excite me. Now I just get depressed because I'm expecting to have my brain go through foolishness or go throughout foolishness. Same.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm the same way. There's a bunch of memes for Philly. There was a meme. It was like my mental health, and then it was an innocent person throwing their hands up, and then it had the Philadelphia Eagle logo, as a man has a knife.
Oh.
And I was like, yeah, that's
accurate.
You got baseball though.
Oh yeah, that's our only saving grace right now because the birds suck.
Red October.
This disappointment game, Eagles Bucks.
I took the Bucks. You took the Eagles, obviously, but I mean,
but I did also disclaim that I won't be surprised if we lose.
Yes.
I don't think that counts. It doesn't count. I still pick the Eagles.
I'm not even. I mean, this is not a hot take at all, but the Bucks are just a much better team
100%,
than the Eagles.
100%.
Shouldn't be with the talent on paper, but they're just a much better
I'm not
team.
even going to throw out injuries because we should at least have the coordinators and the head coach and the personnel to at least do something.
Well, you got
We
big
had them.
On offense?
Even when we had everybody on offense. He's not like shit.
Why is Dotson not getting the ball when we traded for him?
So Dotson's. Well, here's my thing, which got brought up by someone, and it didn't even click in my brain. So Kellen Moore is the offensive coordinator. He was the offensive coordinator in Dallas when Dak was putting up stupid numbers.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not even convinced that it's a Kellen Moore issue. There's just a schematics somewhere, or it's a Jalen Hurts issue. I don't know.
That's why I keep saying, like, in the chat, I keep thinking, like, I genuinely think the coordinators and the personnel is just, like, there's either a scheme
There's
issue,
a miss, yeah.
or, like, we don't have the personnel because Angio came from the Dolphins.
Yeah.
And they had a very good they didn't have a defense similar to ours, but to me they were more run stop and they played off.
Yeah.
But Philly, we were successful when we played one-on-one coverage and the linemen and the backers fly to the ball. But
yeah.
we also do play coverage. But now
people want to cover.
We're backing off coverage. Why the hell are we letting Mike Evans and Chris Godwin go off? And then the run, we can't stop the run.
No. Bucky Irvin and Rashad White were just like, oh, I got the ball. See you. I don't know what you guys are doing.
5-time Pro Bowl.
Oh, I got that too. No, I got that too. I was gonna include that. No, I was gonna include that in when we call him.
You guys got a problem too with Bryce Huff.
Yeah, shit.
Worse than shit. I mean,
well, we also have Devin White, who's been a healthy scratch for 4 weeks.
A little strange,
but it's personal, so I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah, but what has he made? Like 2 tackles?
Who? Bryce Huff?
Yeah, something like that.
1 tackle.
Man's been non-existent.
1 tackle, 0 pressures. Yeah.
I saw Brandon Graham rush out the middle like bro's been in the like at his age. That was a crazy play.
It's a dog
for him.
And Jalen Carter, who I'll give some time to, but he's been quiet. I haven't seen him do a lot. He's gotten lost too, but I mean,
no, he honestly he's getting lost in the rush. I think it's crazy because like Fletch demanded so much of the defense to where everybody else was successful. So now we're missing the nose tackle.
Yeah,
and now everybody's just fading in the dust.
I mean, a vet.
Yes, a nice veteran there. That there's not. I mean, because what? Nolan Smith's been quiet.
Yeah.
What do you say? Jordan Davis has been quiet. I mean, I haven't heard anything from any of these people. I'm just out of curiosity. Zach Bond has been good for you guys, yeah.
Nakobe Dean, as much as I don't think he should be out there in the rotation, he's been actually the most productive one on that field.
Well, Zach Bond, too. Don't know where he came from.
Yeah.
He's been going off this year.
Where do we figure out he was with? He was with the Saints. Yeah, he had a Saints jersey on one of the pictures. But it's crazy that I keep up with him like the same amount. You guys, I feel like you guys talk about it, so I want to be included. So like I'm invested in this team now, and I'm like, what the fuck? What is going
You're
on?
invested in a trash team.
It's like I don't care if they win or lose, but I do want to watch it, and I don't like watching bad football. That's what they're putting out.
You're going to be watching.
I'm gonna be
bad football.
So bad.
It's just like, I was just watching that Bucs game. I'm like, what are they doing?
So Miles said, I mean, at least Jalen isn't being a philosopher right now.
That
When
is
he was
true.
Being a philosopher, he was actually productive. So he might have to be philosopher. Like
He threw away the quote book, and now he doesn't know how to play football.
Come on, bro. He might as well because he was productive when he was rapping and whatnot after the game.
What do you guys do?
Bible, brother.
What do you do with the turnovers? Because the turnovers are just absurd.
So I'm gonna address those.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
So or maybe that might be better. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, and you said 4 scores and 7 touchdowns ago. You were mad funny.
Damn.
If I could pin that comment, I would. So to answer your question, I want to read off the tweet that bro deleted. Darius Slay.
Oh, that's everyone's favorite Eagle.
150 PBUs in counting. Country, so 28 picks in counting. 6 Pro Bowls, all pro. When you talk bad about me, don't forget to mention the greatness of me too. Shrug emoji. This post has been deleted.
Real team guy. Bring up his stats after you guys got stomped.
But let's throw CJ under the bus, and then we're like, why did bro leave? Now he about to leave.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, he can't. He got paid. And I said, Trey Bradbury.
He would probably be a nice welcomed addition to that backfield right now.
Trey Bradbury, and I was dogging that man. So let me.
No, he was bad too.
Well, it was terrible.
So let's get into some football. We'll get back to the Eagles.
Okay.
But we will address.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay.
So to continue I'm not even on my notes. So to continue with the scores, Patriots, 49ers. I said 49ers with this one. I did not think it was going to be this bad because of injuries, but hey, it is what it is. Obviously you had the team. I'm not even going to dog your team because
I know what to expect. It's fine.
I had more going for the Eagles, so I think you'll get a pass this season, honestly.
The whole season, please. I mean,
yeah, I think we'll get a pass.
No one, I guarantee you, no one that's watching this or either of you probably watched the game, but like.
Well, I had the game up, and then y'all started San Fran kept scoring. I changed it.
It's just it's again like this offense is like Mac Jones level last year. I'm like, I don't know if it's coordinators, I don't know what it is, but
right.
it's not fun to watch. You guys have talent at least. Like you guys know, like you might watch a game and you're gonna be like, oh, this might click. It's not gonna click ever for the Patriots. Brissett is just not good.
Right.
Just sad.
Then we had Commanders, Cardinals. I did not think they was going to run up 42 points on them, but I chose the Cardinals.
Good luck with him, by the way. You guys play him twice. Good luck.
Dog, we're not even going to make it out the first quarter.
That's going to be nasty.
Mind you, halftime. We're really not even going to make it out.
Division leading Commanders.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah. Honestly, I think this is going to be the one-off where the Cowboys and Eagles are just ass.
I could be.
Honestly, so I could. Let me finish because I'll get back to that later. You had the.
I had the Cardinals.
Okay.
I thought Jaden Daniels was going to calm down.
Same.
But nope.
Same. Chiefs, Chargers. So that was actually a close game, but ref ball helped out the Chiefs. So the Chiefs won. Bro, it's not even like it's obvious at this point. It's not even like you can't hide it.
No, and something might at some point. There might be a turning point where people are like, okay, now there needs to be like an investigation.
Yeah.
Calm down, so they have to bring it back.
Yeah,
it's bad.
Yeah, it's horrible at this point.
Yeah, I had the Chiefs on that one.
Raiders, Browns. I actually went with the Raiders, and
I went with the Browns. I don't know why.
That was a close game.
Yeah.
And I think I was like, you know what? I don't think the Raiders would lose to this, and they proved me right.
Yeah.
So the Sunday night game, I was actually at the gym, then I came back, and it was like halftime, third quarter. I went with the Bills.
I did too. I didn't think it was going to turn out like this.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry's running like 2015.
Bro, first play.
That was actually one. I didn't watch the whole game, but I turned it on, and right before they snapped the ball, 78 yards.
Wow.
Gone.
That was.
And they zoomed in on his face
as he was running.
Dude looked like, oh my God. I was like, this man's 20 years old again. I mean, he looked like he was getting ready to kill someone. Couldn't pay me any amount of money to stand in front of that.
Hell no.
The hospital bills would not be worth it.
Oh, huh.
I'd be trucked.
Actually, I might have to. But
It depends on what we're doing.
How many O's we got? That's
Yeah.
Titans, Dolphins. We both went with the Titans.
Yes. Smart pick.
Will Levis still making mistakes, but hey, they.
Oh, well, then he got hurt.
Yeah.
And then Mason Rudolph came in.
So
we got another meme from Will Levis. You see the face?
Yes.
Raymond.
I have a question. Was that a bad pass that Tyreek Hill fumbled? Was that behind him? Was that a bad pass? Or
that was a bad pass. It was like a fingertip. Well, you're talking about the one that was like a outside route, right?
Or it was a wheel.
Yeah, it was a wheel, and then he caught it.
Yeah.
I think it was a bad. It looked like a bad pass to me.
Okay.
And considering who's throwing the ball, I'm going to say it's a bad pass.
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill looked a little checked out.
Oh yeah,
he does not look happy. That game I watched for some reason. I don't know why.
I was watching that game until the Seahawks Lions started, and then I switched it because I knew it was going to be bad.
Seahawks Lions game was a thriller.
Yeah, it was.
Blowout.
Till later once they started scoring.
Yeah, they got away from him.
But with that game, I went with the Lions.
I did too. Yeah.
And
smart pick. Let's clear this from the board. I don't want to think about it.
So actually, we're gonna go right into week 5, but then real quick, Miles, you said Ronnie. I asked Sean if it's still too early to bust out the clown outfits for the rest of the season. I'm buying my costume now.
I think we can bust them out. We can do it.
Okay, so for week 5, we'll run through this real quick, and then we'll get on the topics. Bucks Falcons is tomorrow, 8:15. I am going with the Buccaneers.
Yes, I don't think the train's going to stop. I don't know how far they're going, but
Bucks Falcons, 8:15.
Falcons.
Can I not get a side eye by saying this might be a good game?
Yeah.
I think it could be. I think it could be. I mean,
no, this is going to be a good game.
I won't watch the whole game, but I'll click on a few.
I believe we have our first travel game. This
we
game
do.
Is 9:30 Jets and Vikings.
And you ready for this? I'm not going to do any more locks of the week, but I'm taking the Vikings.
Yeah. I'm going with the Vikings.
Especially if Rodgers' knee is swollen, and it was swollen yesterday.
Yeah.
Leaves me a little bit of concern for traveling overseas and having to play Sam Darnold. But
all right.
Isn't that a crazy statement? They got to play Sam Darnold. Oh, God, yeah. I'd be scared right now. I wouldn't want to do that.
And this is actually a mix-up game. Fellas, Panthers, Bears. Andy Dalton is playing out his doggone mind.
The Panthers.
Panthers?
He's Black Panther.
Give him the Panthers. I'm going to take the Bears because I think they're starting to figure it out a little bit.
Figure what out?
I don't just figure something.
I'm going with them Carolinas.
Are you? Okay.
I'm going with them Carolinas. I don't know, because Andy Dalton put up 24. I mean, that was a winnable game almost.
It was.
They steamrolled the Bears. I need the CJ Stroud thing with Andy Dalton.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
little brother him up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll be all right.
Which,
Andy. All right, Andy.
This is another revenge game.
Yes.
This one isn't as much of a revenge game, but still, I mean,
this game has implications.
It does. It does. I'll keep the Bears, but I don't know.
Browns versus Commanders. That's a layup.
Yeah, that's how many points can Jaden Daniels put up this week?
So
Commodores.
This is actually a funny game.
Oh, the toilet bowl.
Dolphins Patriots.
This, what's funny is this game would have either just been a blowout, or now it's just going to be who can score.
This is the meme game of the week.
Give me New England.
Oh, thank you. That's made my heart warm. I just heard New England get picked.
So I'm going with New England.
Okay.
So Miles, he said for his picks, he also has Falcons against the Bucks. Vikings against the Jets. He's going with the Panthers as well.
Okay.
Then you're going with the Dolphins. Miles, who are you going? Browns, Washington.
It's gotta be.
I'll take the Patriots, but I'm not even confident about it.
Then we have the Colts versus the Jags. And this is at home.
You ready?
Jags. You going with the Jags?
Jags get their first win.
Word at home.
Yes.
I'm going with reliable Flacco.
Nah, give me Flacco.
Oh my God.
Flacco.
They have to win at some point, right?
No, Miles said Colts by 75.
They don't have to.
They don't technically and
They don't have
necessarily have to.
Colts by 75 is wild.
I do want to ask Miles a legitimate, serious question. Do you ever consider Mac Jones this year?
Ugh.
Even think?
Hell no. I'm sorry. I'm not like.
Or a fake injury to T-Law? I mean,
do?
nothing, but I just... And you paid all the money to Trevor Lawrence. I just like to ask people, like, do you even think about it?
You got to write out the contract. Hell no. Mac Jones is just there just to fill a spot.
I want
He's
to...
having fun, dude.
he's happy. He's 10 minutes from mommy's house.
Come on, bro.
He's ready to go.
Hell no. He said, I refuse to say the Commanders. So you going with them dirty Browns?
Oh.
Yo, Miles, we got to talk about your picks, bro. I am definitely throwing shade. You refuse to say the Commanders?
Commodores?
So you going with them? You going with the strong? All right, hey.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right.
Free country, bro. This will also be another good game. Bills Texans.
Very good game.
I'm gonna try again and roll with them Bills.
I'm gonna go with
Could
the
be a good
Bills.
game. Could be a blowout.
Yeah, the Texans could end up looking like frauds again,
Could be a
but
blowout.
Stephon Diggs playing his old team. Yo.
oh,
The Craig fan.
I forgot about that. Oh, are they playing in Buffalo? Or they're playing
At
in?
Houston,
Okay.
at Houston.
I hope the Bills steamroll.
100%.
I hope the Bills steamroll.
I hope bro get 275.
Keon Coleman's gonna put up 3
Facts,
touchdowns. Yeah.
Bro gonna be looking at Josh Allen throw him all them touchdown passes.
Shakira's gonna get a couple. Oh man, they're gonna
bro.
toss it around.
Bro.
Josh Allen's gonna hit him with the. You'll be all right.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah,
little bro.
yeah.
He about to son him. Yo, this junk is crazy. Bro said, if we lose to the Colts and we lose in London, ride the Mac attack.
I want him to play in London because that's when they play the Patriots. Would that not be hilarious?
Yo, why are we?
That'd be funny.
I
You
swear.
want to play in London? Jacksonville's playing
Yeah.
in London?
Why is this the WWE?
I
Like all these old storylines are
100%.
coming.
I know.
This is the drama league for real.
It is.
Stephon Diggs going back. Then we got Andy Dalton in the Bears.
Go back to the
and
Bears.
and then we had Andy Dalton in the Bengals.
Diggs with the dude. It's everywhere.
Yo. Then Miles also went with the Bills, and then he said against his old team. Yeah, bro, against his old team.
One of those.
Either Diggs puts up a crazy game, or he's gonna get
He
shut out.
catches 15 yards.
Yeah,
I'm
it
about
could
to say,
be.
yeah, bro, about to
It
be
could
out
be.
there doing cardio.
Hissy fit.
100%. So we got Ravens Bengals.
That's an interesting one.
So they can either fall 1-4. I'm going with the Ravens too.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna say the Ravens.
Derrick Henry?
100%. I mean, Joey B about to. Yo,
You need to grow that hair back, boy.
I think you got to dive back to how I had it.
Yeah,
before.
no more Cody Rhodes.
Yeah,
Shave it, but start over.
100%. So the Eminem route, the Marshall Mathers.
Oh,
That's what he's at right now, I think.
No, I think he's still-
shave.
Oh, like
Me style.
Sheesh.
Wait, 'cause-
Sure, I'll shave for you.
he's got the Cody Rhodes now. It's like poofy with the blonde. He needs
Yeah.
to either shave it and go back to just dyeing it black, or keep it Eminem. I'm not
Honestly,
sure.
I would just go back to how his default look. Go back to his original hair color.
Yeah.
Miles, you said Mac Jones starts his MVP run against his old team and leads the Jaguars to the Super Bowl.
Oh,
Ninja, what? And then you said Ravens.
What are you talking about, brother? We're out of that. That is not
Max gonna be seeing ghosts.
Bro, what the fuck did you even talk about, Bray? I had to do the due
What are you
diligence.
talking about, bro?
I had to do the due diligence. I'm sorry, man. What the fuck did you even talking about, Bray?
What was the Russell Westbrook one too? What are you talking about, bro?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Bro, what you talking about?
What? What are you talking about, bro?
Man,
What did you?
I'm tripping.
What are you talking about, bro?
You see the one where like a kid that asked him a question
Yeah.
and they sync them together?
Oh,
Oh,
what?
what are you talking about?
What are you talking about, man?
Y'all niggas tripping. I don't know what you're talking about. Bro, you said I have CTE. Sorry, y'all. Oh, come
Oh
on.
my God.
It's not a real thing.
All right.
I don't believe in this idea. All right, so cool.
Raiders Broncos.
This is also an impossible game to pick.
Oh my God.
It's a boo game, dude.
I'm going with the Broncos.
Nah. Raiders.
I'm gonna take the Broncos because they got a. I think
If Davante is out of there for the game,
Aiden O'Connell's like having a throw to.
Oh, for freak's sake.
God. Huh?
Mac back?
Oh my
Is
God.
Mac back?
Mac's back.
Oh, I think so. Yeah, pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'll take the Broncos, but like I'm not even sure. I really don't know.
Yeah, I'm going to watch the Raiders.
I
think this is the one-off game for them where
This is also the one game to not put money on if you were a betting man because
God.
I don't know.
Cardinals 49ers. Cardinals have been looking good. They're just
They're not. Something's not clicking. I don't know what it is.
The
But
49ers.
They
they're
look.
I mean, they're
I would say they look good against New England, but like they didn't look great against New
they're
England.
beating the teams that they're supposed to be beating, but
They're trying to run on Diddy's floor.
huh?
They're trying to run on Diddy's floor. It ain't working for them too well.
Oh my God.
Oh my God!
Soundbite of the week
Oh,
presented by
right.
Domino's.
Oh my.
Presented by Draft.
Presented by Travis.
We do not sponsor this.
No.
Sponsored by Johnson & Johnson.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna take the 49ers reluctantly because I keep
Okay.
taking the Cardinals and they keep losing.
No, take the first.
So I'm going with the 49ers. So Miles said my new team, go Raiders. Davante Adams is going to change his mind and go off. Man, you know. And then you also said Cardinals Marvin Harrison Jr. will have a career game.
I could see it. I could see it. He's been going crazy.
What the you even talking about? I'm sorry.
I put this is a side note. I put $5 in. So you know how you can bet on like who's the first person to get a touchdown? So I did Jonathan Taylor, Breece Hall, and Marvin Harrison. And it was to win like $500. 2 out of the 3 hit. Because no one wanted to score a touchdown in the Jets game. Marvin Harrison got the first touchdown, and then Jonathan Taylor got his. I was like, there go the Jets, letting everyone down again. Yeah.
Jets.
Suck.
So with the remaining 4, Giants, Seahawks, go with the Giants. Or Seahawks.
Oh, what?
Seahawks.
You said it sarcastically. I was like, can we talk
Seahawks.
about it? Yeah.
I have Seahawks. I just saw Giants, but I'm going with the Seahawks.
Go with the Giants.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sheesh.
I take the Seahawks in this one. I was like, whoa.
Jeez, I almost sold. Chat, am I cooked?
Yeah.
Miles going with the Seahawks. Packers, Rams. Why are these games so difficult to pick now?
I know, because I don't want to say that they're all mid, but no one's like really above and beyond everyone else.
So the Rams?
Packers, Rams.
Packers.
They did
Rams
finish
are
strong, so I'll take the Packers, but the Rams let me down last week against the Bears, man. Screw them.
Actually, I'm going to have to go Packers, too, because of that lack of offense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Then we got the Sunday night game, Steelers, Cowboys. I'm going with the Steelers.
I wouldn't be surprised.
If the Cowboys win, I am crashing out.
I'll take the Cowboys, but I wouldn't. The Steelers, they could. They could.
Freak,
I want to say boys, but
Mm,
I'm not going to ever say them.
no, because they got 2 stars out on defense for the Cowboys. So
That is
I'm
true.
going with the Cowboys.
Try to contain Fields. Good luck.
And for the robbery game of Monday night, the Saints and Chiefs.
Ooh, I would love to see the Saints.
I want to say the Saints too. You know what? Give me the Saints too.
A little upset on Monday.
Arrowhead?
I'm just gonna go ahead and say the Saints.
Yeah, is it-
Arrowhead?
It's an Arrowhead, but guess who won't be there?
They're Quift.
Taylor Swift will not be there.
Oh, I wish I was gonna say that, but
Hmm.
Rasheed Rice.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, yeah, good tackle, Mahomes.
Yeah.
Good tackle.
Let's throw a pick and take my best receiver
Yeah,
out. That's
bro,
perfect.
Bro sniped his own teammate.
I told him you didn't get here.
Bro, like, you would have tackled after he forced a fumble.
Just dove right into his.
Right into his knees.
Right. Didn't like no form, no nothing, just straight. Well, bumpy. He's somewhere.
Straight Kermit.
I
dude.
told him before you got here. I said it's not the first time a drive's into bad for Rasheed Rice. Someone else said that. I don't take credit for it, but it was funny. It made me laugh.
Said something. Who got fined or something?
Was it for the Chiefs?
No,
Was it a celebration?
no, it was
The only-
Charger.
The only thing I remember someone getting fined was the Saints player who teed off on Davante. That's the only fine I remember.
Oh yeah, that was
He was suspended for like a couple games or something.
It was
Von Miller?
It was Derwin.
Derwin James.
He got yeah.
Yeah, he got suspended one game, and then he literally came out and said, "I am not changing my play."
Yeah.
For what did he get suspended for?
I think he,
A hit.
player conduct.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Just conveniently before the Chiefs game.
Mm-hmm.
But
Rasheed Rice.
somebody can do something in a vehicle.
That's what we're saying.
And someone
they're playing.
No.
next? Yeah.
No, for real. And someone actually said that too. Someone said that like verbatim. Overlooked.
Ready? I'm gonna just say it. You can deflate footballs allegedly and get suspended for 4 games, but
Mhm.
I mean, let's throw it out there. I mean, it could be Patriot bias, but it's true.
No,
It's
facts.
crazy to me. I
It
mean,
is facts.
yeah.
It is facts.
Yeah.
Miles, you said bump the Cowboys. Saints, Card needs to end the streak. Agreed. And then you also said Packers because I had Jordan Love and I need him to give me 70 points for my fantasy because all my people are hurt or on a bye.
Damn.
Yeah, that brother going through it. All right. So since we are getting later into the pod, we'll
Can you talk about him? 50-50?
Shohei, I don't think we did. That was like 2 pods ago, though.
Oh
We
yeah,
just
it
completely
was.
missed it,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, it was.
50-50? 50 home runs, 50 stolen bases.
It ended up being more than
yeah.
I think it ended up being like
The league
53
is
stolen
yeah,
bases.
it's a
Yeah.
game.
I do remember seeing that stat, and I'm be real. On my bad, I missed that topic.
I think, I don't think we
That's
covered it.
that's
But
my.
It's nuts.
So just real quick, we'll just go over the main topics that we want to talk about. Crap, maybe I needed to bring back the scores. All right, let's get into the obvious stuff first, since it's fresh on the mind. Let's talk about the podcast between Michael Parsons and Darius Slay, and actually pass it over to you guys. Y'all can start while I get the scores back up.
okay.
What was that?
Talk about the podcast. How do you feel? Big play Slay.
Oh, what is that? Talk about the podcast?
How do you feel about him with
He's poop.
Michael Parsons.
him and Micah Parsons talking about another teammate?
Oh, I don't know.
You don't know?
Haven't seen it.
You don't know what happened?
Basically, there was a video that surfaced that CJ before the game was saying he's about to put belts to asses,
Yeah.
and it circulated on the internet.
I saw
Then
that.
they got blown out, and then Darius Slay went on Michael Parsons' podcast to address saying that, well, you talk trash on the internet, you got to back it up, and they lost. And CJ, as a response to Darius, he just put "damn" on his Instagram story.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You play the way you play and you think you talk shit about other people? You play like shit.
They both play like shit.
2 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
Where are you going, dude? He's going that way.
They
Come on,
made
bro.
they made CJ a meme because there was the play with Evans when he caught that touchdown, and there just happened to be a freeze frame where he's reaching out like this, and the caption was, "I'm gonna tickle you." And to be fair, it was hilarious. I mean, this dude's like 10 feet away from him like this.
I remember seeing that too because I was still watching the game. He was trying to say that it was a push off. Where was the flag? But they freeze frame it to where, yeah, I know exactly what
Just
play that was.
both arms just way out, and he's like in the parking lot.
Mhm.
I'm just like, okay.
So as we were talking about it before the start of the show, James Jones.
Yeah, James Jones. Yeah, Packers.
So he was basically talking about it. Honestly, he hit the nail on the head. There is no more rivalries in sports. Like there's rivalry. There's no more rivalries.
I'm more serious.
Everyone's friends.
Everyone's friends. I don't think. First of all, he
So?
shouldn't even been on the pod.
No, should Darius Slay be on a Cowboys players podcast the day after a blowout loss?
No. Shouldn't even been on
Shouldn't
the
be on a podcast in general.
No.
You get your ass on the practice field.
Exactly.
Saquon Barkley canceled his.
Right.
I have an idea why. I mean, they didn't play well.
He's a stand-up guy.
Yeah.
He played well.
He played
was
well.
He's our only saving grace.
He was keeping you guys in
Him
the
and
game.
Dallas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him and Dallas had what? I think I was watching and they came up with a stat. It was like a 200 yards or something like that between both of them.
Accumulated?
The rest of the team had like 6.
Yeah. I promise you, without Saquon Barkley, this team is probably 1-3.
We would have lost the home opener.
Yes.
We would have lost. We definitely would have lost against the Falcons.
3 touchdowns.
You guys did.
touchdowns.
Oh, well.
You lost, what was the Falcons and Bucks?
It
We
wouldn't
should
have
have
been
lost that game.
close.
Somebody wants to kick fucking field goals.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll address that too. We'll address the turnovers that you asked about earlier.
But, like, yeah, the crux of that thing is, like, it pissed me off. Like I said, I have no dog in the fight. I'm not an Eagles fan, but I'm thinking, what are you doing?
As a sports fan, it pisses you off because, first of all, that's your rival. But
Yeah.
second of all, why are you so incompetent to go and air out any dirty laundry about your teammate?
You're going to go see it. You literally going to go see him the day after in the locker room. You guys are in the same backfield.
And you're telling me that you didn't see him at least record the video, but
Yeah.
then we're also going to act like Slay hasn't ever done something like this in his career?
When he hasn't even played well this year. I'm like, so you're on there talking crap about your teammate that, yes, shouldn't have, said what he said. CJ's in the wrong because CJ's not played well. But that's not how you go about it, especially with a division rival, especially the day after you lose. Like, if you guys are undefeated, you could joke about it and be like, oh, damn, CJ got burned. Okay, but, like, it's a problem.
It also tells me like how much that they respect Nick.
Oh, clearly they
Because if Mike Vrabel was the coach, that would have never happened.
No.
If Belichick was the coach, that would have never happened.
You know who would be on the bench? Darius Slay. Not even a question. Belichick would sit him, regardless of the implications. He's done it before. He would have said, no, I'm done with you.
Yeah,
You
no
don't
respect
go on
for
something.
Nick.
Yeah, don't go on a podcast. First off, he wouldn't have been on the podcast.
That's a good point, Devin. I didn't think of it. That's a
Yeah,
good
no
point.
No.
respect.
It goes
No
deeper, yeah.
respect him.
That is a good point because I didn't really think so. We can all agree that locker room is neither here nor there.
Locker rooms everywhere.
I saw something. I don't know if it was true. It was on Facebook, but apparently, it was on the Eagles fan page. Apparently, he did not get them ready for that game.
You could tell. You could tell.
So like again, I do hold everything with like a sign of caution when I see stuff on Facebook, unless it's like coming from a reputable source.
Yeah.
But I mean, obviously, it looked like he didn't get them ready at all.
And they obviously don't have any respect for him.
Mm-mm.
You're not gonna go talk shit on a teammate and like expect. Like if I'm a head coach and I saw that, you're getting your ass chewed out. And
Mm-hmm.
you're probably not playing the next game. They
No
don't
accountability.
like that.
No.
And I think it goes back to the conversation we had about like player. I think Ronnie, I think we had this conversation last week because we were talking about crap. What was the term? Players coach. I think we were talking about that too because you mentioned it, and I brought up Andy Reid.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
So
I think it might have been in relation to Mike McDaniel. Could have been. How he, might have been maybe with Tua. I'm not sure. It was something with like.
Mike McDaniels and Tua.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and Brian Flores. Yeah.
Yeah, that whole thing. I think it was a whole circle we
Yeah.
went around, and then we got to like the Andy Reid thing
Yeah.
and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, because you were saying, because at first you were like, does he go? And then I was like, well, player coaches have been like this, but they've
Yeah.
been serious enough to win games. But
Yeah.
he's clearly lost the locker room. This team has no direction when they're out on the field. And going back to answering your question, how do we handle the turnovers?
Yeah, that's my question because it's like not getting better. It's getting worse.
So honestly, Jalen needs to stop doing the Will Levis thing and making nothing and like making something out of nothing. If you don't have it, throw it away, which he's been doing. But then there have been times where we also saw last year when I don't know what it is about these deep balls and double coverage.
It's always on. It's like the clutch rating.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's always on like a winning drive.
Mm-hmm.
Like I gotta go
He
down. the field and
cannot
score.
finish
Just
the
throw
job.
interception.
Isn't that what happened against the Falcons?
Yeah, he threw a
He threw a
pick
fucking
and a double coverage.
Oh yeah.
triple covered.
Yeah.
It might, yeah.
No, it was double.
Underthrew him by a mile.
But he either overthrow him or under.
Yeah.
No, he just underthrows him, and that's what happened against the Packers.
Yeah.
We were literally in our own end zone. He was just trying. I saw him. He stepped through it, and I was like, "Yep, we're cooked."
That game could have easily been lost, too.
It should have.
Should have been. Yeah.
To be completely honest with you.
It's more so.
No, for real.
Oh yeah, he took over the game. Literally. It's more so with him right now. I mean, yes, he throws picks, but he's fumbling a lot too, which he's always had an issue with fumbling.
Take the ball.
It's just like open. It's open hand. He's here, or he's about to get out of the pocket, and the ball's just kind of floating in the back, and then someone comes around, strip sack. It's like year 5, you got to lock that in.
I want to say it has a lot to do with decision making.
Yeah.
And a lot of the decisions that he's been doing has really been setting us back, and I literally say every preview that he will take us as far as he can. He is literally the driving sole factor of this team.
I think he has taken us as far as he can.
So he already peaked?
Maybe.
I don't think you're getting better than what you have right now at him.
Nope.
I don't think there's anything to get out of him. I think he's a good quarterback, but there's limitations, and if you don't have the right play calling to highlight his strengths, then...
And it's so crazy, too, because if we didn't draft him, we'd still be in purgatory.
Oh, yeah.
That's the only, that's just the good and the bad with this. That if we don't draft him, we're still the laughing stock. We're on, Giants level.
Yeah, because, A.J. Brown wouldn't have lasted there. You guys would have been meddling around with quarterbacks.
Look, we're worse than the Giants. The Giants are bad and they know it. We're supposed to be good.
Mm-hmm.
That's what hurts more for you guys,
that just makes us frauds. We're just frauds. We're not threatening. We're not threatening at all. You know what's crazy too? Everyone knows that Dallas sucks. People just know it. But out of everybody in that division, we are the better team, and we're underperforming. We're legit frauds.
We talked about it last week with the consistency. I'm like, you guys are always good. But there's been a couple bad years you had, after Vic, you had the little downslide, and you had the meddling between Wentz and Hurts. But you guys are always good. There's just no over the hump with you guys. It's dead in the water.
I was also gonna make a comparison to when Dougie P he was here, and then he was still trying to run an offense that we didn't have personnel for.
Yeah,
I sort of felt like that's what Nick was trying to do, but then I feel like he's also meddling with the play calls.
100%.
He has to
kick the field goals, dude.
Right. Because look at the Bills. Because Sean McDermott lets the coaches call, but once they switch OCs, best offense in the league.
And they got rid of Diggs, and you're like, oh my god! And now they're putting up crazy numbers again.
So it's what's going on with us? I'm obviously it's a head coaching thing, so we got to get rid of the head coach. If we take any more games, honestly, we got to get rid of him.
You guys should let him go before the end of the year. I think if this team by week 12 or week 13 is not even
way before.
Well, that's what. Yeah, that's a few.
If you blow another, 4 games.
He's riding that Super Bowl appearance, though. I swear to you, and I know that front office thinks that
4 games. If he's running these stupid play calls on 4th down and not kicking field goals when we're in field goal range, and then saying, "Oh, you know what? We're 60 yards out. I'm just going to have him kick it."
And then Elliott misses, and it's not even his fault.
No.
Could you set the team up? It's just bad.
Okay. I'll agree with that with 4 games.
Okay. That's fair.
I genuinely want to say at least 3 because I don't want to be taken out of playoff contention. But I don't
kind of hope that they don't pick it up.
But I also
that's the fun part.
But I don't see Dallas struggling for long. They're going to pick up some games. Yeah, so if we start losing some and they start winning, now it's what happens when we play them.
Then you got the issue, like I said, with the Commanders. What if Jaden Daniels never comes back down to earth and he's just that good?
Yeah.
What if they trade for Davante Adams? There's
they might as well because they only got Scary Terry.
That's it. Imagine Terry and Davante with a rookie quarterback that can move like that.
Yeah, they would just drag him nuts on this division.
Yeah.
I'm just to say the least.
Disgusting, nasty. Yeah.
For real.
You got 2 good coaches that are out there.
Yep.
Yeah.
One's playing whatever he's doing on the Browns.
Mm-hmm.
I genuinely think, and I'm not joking, I do think Bill Belichick's next head coach of this team. I think you guys, if you fire Sirianni in the middle of the season, Kellen Moore takes over whatever for the interim, but I think Belichick takes over for this team next year.
It's not too far off.
No, and I don't know if you guys would hate it. I wouldn't hate it if I were you. I think there needs to be discipline.
He's got to go.
Yeah, there needs to be discipline in that locker room.
I think the reason why I was opposed to it before was because I was thinking of like Philly's history with coaches.
Yeah.
Like we've always had a serious coach, and it goes back to the player coach.
Mm-hmm.
Bill was not like that, but he was successful.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to compare Belichick to. Why am I forgetting this dude's name? And I genuinely don't.
Philly coach?
Hell is his name? Oregon's coach.
Chip.
Thank you.
Oh,
that's why I forgot.
That was a good name to forget. Yeah.
That's why I forgot.
Yeah.
Because
No, you don't forget it.
He's always
I
there.
remember his face. I forgot his name, but I'm glad I forgot it.
Back of my brain.
I forgot his name. But basically, I think what I'm afraid of, genuinely as a fan, I just don't want Bill to do what Chip did. Get rid of all the good players.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We had a good thing going. Go ahead.
I also don't want Bill to do what Bill did.
100%.
I think that Jalen Hurts is this fucking outstanding quarterback, and give him lacrosse players.
100%.
I mean, if you guys keep the team you have in place, the defense obviously is talented. I think he brings the best. Our defense is not as good as it has been, and it's definitely because of Belichick not being there.
But then I also want to say, how will the relationship between
More?
Howie or Jeff?
Thank you, Howie,
Yeah.
and both of them,
Yeah,
and Bill.
I think
You told me, I definitely heard it before. Bill really respects Howie.
that's what it was. I saw it with you somewhere. I think there's like a respect thing, which a lot of people respect Bill for what he's done. So I think it would work. But I think it was like an article or something came up.
Like Bill to like respect the GM.
Yeah, that takes a lot.
Well, yeah, because he and Robert were.
And obviously we share the same players all the time. I don't know why. It's like, oh, that guy played for the Eagles. That guy played for the Patriots. Oh, yeah.
No, for real.
Yeah, it started with Asante and just
No,
kept going from there.
Yeah, it just spiraled
Yeah.
into forever.
Everyone, yeah.
Right. So now we're all like in cahoots.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Chris Long? No.
Yeah, Chris Long.
Chris Long, yeah, he went
Super Bowl.
Yep.
he won with the Patriots and then went to the Eagles, or was it the other way around?
No, Patriots and then
Yeah,
went to the Eagles. He won in 2017.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
Same thing with one.
Yes, LeGarrette. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
They both have Patriots and Eagles for.
I want to say, did Malcolm Jenkins play for you?
No, it was Brandon Browner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Brandon Browner came from Seattle, but yeah.
Malcolm played for the Saints.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, truly. So that was my whole thing, because I didn't want Bill to flip this organization on its head. Even though he's a respectable coach, I think that.
Just I don't want Braves.
Right.
Yeah, Vrabel's the better option because he's younger, and he's a younger version of Belichick. He's hard nosed. You can get Belichick's probably got 3 or 4 years of solid, consistent coaching, but
he's a scary coach.
Yeah, they both are, but I think Vrabel's scarier right now. Yeah,
Oh, 100%.
yeah.
100%.
Vrabel could still probably lay you out.
Yeah, I have respect for Vrabel.
Yeah.
And I agree as well.
Yeah.
But I just didn't want any other coach just to mess up what Philly's been known for, because I keep going to Andy Reid, Chip Kelly. I said it backwards. And then Dougie P.
Yeah.
But then it's always around that 4-year mark where the coach and the quarterback start having issues. And now that I think about it, I wouldn't be surprised if Hurts and Nick are actually having issues, as it was reported.
I think all teams got issues.
I think, yeah.
That too. I think we do need not a rebuild, but I think some of the vets got to go.
Maybe not Saquon. Maybe I don't think Saquon has a problem with anybody on the face of this earth. It's like the nicest dude ever.
100%. I would honestly, if Slay doesn't retire, I'm sorry, but to me this is a little. It's betrayal, bro.
Yeah.
Out of all the freaking podcasts you got to go on, you go on that.
All the weeks.
Yeah. And they also have him and his wife have this weird knack, which someone's called him out on Twitter for. They find their names on there a lot, respond to people, and they're not even tagged.
Yeah.
Someone's like the Slay household's always on Twitter looking up their name
Mm-hmm.
because it'll just be like, "Oh, damn, Slay just blah blah blah," and then he'll quote tweet and be like, "Oh, why don't you come out here and play?" I'm like, dude, you're not even tagged. It's just some dude in his house ranting. Like,
So he doing the whole Kevin Durant thing.
yes, burner account, whatever. Yeah, same thing.
Well,
It's
not even on the
not just him.
It's on the main.
Yeah, it's just him. And it's the same thing happened when, remember, he got released and then he got re-signed because she was like, I can't believe I see everyone on here doing this, blah, blah, blah. We love this city, all this crap. I'm like, staff, just freaking, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Shut up. Yeah.
Yeah. So if anything, this little stuff that was overlooked starting to creep back up.
Yeah.
Now it's like
he's a liability in the locker room.
I'm starting to see like this is. I mean, because I fell for the cool country boy act, but that right there, I'm sorry, bro. That's like I'm sorry. That's a cardinal. That's a cardinal sin. In
Yes.
my opinion. You do not go on any podcast. Well, first of all, you don't go on the Rivals podcast. You don't out your boy like that.
No.
And honestly, what CJ did wasn't even really that serious, dude.
No. He should tone it down, but that's fine.
But to me, that's what made us go to the Super Bowl because everybody was themselves.
Yes.
So if CJ wanted to, I'm like, compared to last season, we had nobody in that locker room firing anybody up.
Well,
so,
that's what we were talking about too, because like when
right.
Jalen Carter was jawing about at the Saints game, I'm like, well, at least he's showing passion.
Right.
They didn't do it last year.
We had nobody, we had nothing but pacifists.
Yes.
On that team last season,
everyone's just on the sideline slouched over. I'm like,
pacifists.
Get up, do something.
I still have that picture of Dallas Goedert yelling at Jalen.
Yeah.
On the sideline in that game.
Yeah.
I still have that saved in my phone because I'm just like, dog, like that right there summed up our entire season.
Mm-hmm.
That like when we needed somebody, nobody stepped up. Now we have people that want to step up, and you're outing him online.
It's crazy.
I'm sorry. I lost a lot of respect. I think honestly, and I'm not gonna say this as an emotional thing, but I think Slade gotta go. I think Bradbury gotta go. Let the new guys come in and do what they're supposed to be doing, and that's about it. Leave CJ because CJ, I think he's still a good asset. Let Blankenship have some more time out there because he's a good cover guard.
Tell people not to run into Cooper DeJean on returns. You see that? Did you guys probably tuned?
I saw it.
You did,
bro. Special teams could not get it together.
Cooper on the
Coop was trying to get the ball twice, and
they kept getting that.
It's almost almost as if they did not want him to return the ball, and they gave it back to the Bucks both times. I was so pissed.
Wasn't even his fault.
Did have a blocked field goal?
That was
We're back for two highlight of the day.
I thought that was the turning point because I think I said that to you guys. I'm like, whoa, okay. I was like, it's like a 15-point game, and then
I was still on the Jags-Texans game because I was like, dude, that's not going to be enough.
I think I put on the Eagles game. I saw they were down like 3 touchdowns. They went down another one.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I'm not watching this anymore. I went to the Jags game because I saw the score. And then they started to play like shit, so I'm like, this is bad luck. I'm going back to red zone.
Mm.
Miles, you said Bill come to the Jags?
Oh, him and Mac Jones, that would go great.
Oh, God.
Someone did say that. I actually forgot about that. They were like, what if he went back to Jacksonville? Or what if he just went to Jacksonville with Mac Jones? He would not mind it, though. Good weather. Mm-hmm. Younger team.
He got his little girlfriend out there.
He's got his little girlfriend out there.
If they're still together.
Yeah.
The owner's son.
Tony? AEW?
He was like good friends with Bill or something like that. Knows Bill?
Probably.
Mr. Khan.
You see the Costco guys are going to be in AEW? Yeah. You know who the Costco guys are?
Oh, the guys who
the double chunk chocolate cookie.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they're in
Justice and AJ.
Yeah, he's going to AEW. He's going to wrestle a match. Yeah. So. Let's see how that goes.
So overall, my overall point with this team, so we can move on with this team. I will totally be okay if we don't make the playoffs. I will be okay if we. I sort of wish we won't make the playoffs.
So change can come through.
Just so we can have some change. Nick gotta go. Like now.
Wow.
Tomorrow.
Yesterday.
After yesterday.
A week ago.
After this podcast, because junk really does pop off after we go offline.
Fired.
Something, bro. After tomorrow's game, suspended. Something. What else? There was something else too. Jalen, keep throwing more picks, bro. Stink it up.
If it makes you feel better.
You know, stink it up so bad that we gotta throw Kenny Pickett in there.
Oh.
And then we're gonna mess up your confidence because you got benched for Kenny Pickett. But overall, I hope this team misses the playoffs. I'll still watch the games, but I'm not gonna.
Yep.
If we still make the playoffs, I'm still gonna sit here looking like Squidward because I'm truly done. Yeah, I'm truly done. But other than that, moving on to other topics, Davante Adams.
Yeah. He's going somewhere. He's probably going to. I'm honestly the dark horse. I think is the Saints because I think they could use him, and Derek Carr's there.
100%.
I think it makes sense. Put him next to Olave, Shaheed. I think that's a good 3-receiver combo. Hopefully, it's not the Chiefs. Clearly, that would be awful.
Right.
The Packers. The Jets are also in it because of Rodgers.
Mm-hmm.
Like we talked about, we already kind of covered that. What's that good Zach going to do?
What's the odds? Actually, never mind. I almost said something crazy that would have got me banned. I would have said, what's the odds that the Dolphins get him?
Oh, God. They can't even get the ball to the two they got right now. I had to put Jalen Waddle on the bench in fantasy. He's not even. He can't get the ball.
Has bro? Oh yeah.
He had like 20 points for me week 1, and then after 2 it got hurt. So I've been like 5, 7, 4.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I totally forgot Odell is gonna come back to this dumpster.
Oh yeah, great time for him to walk through the door. Snoop Huntley. Oh my God.
I think. Ooh. I'm gonna just throw out 2 teams, and both of these are gonna be one-offs. I think the Broncos possibly
could be,
or I'm be real. If I'm a wide receiver, I'm not going to the Ravens, and that's no disrespect to Lamar Jackson.
It looks good on paper.
It's a run-dominant team.
Yeah.
And they've always been a run-dominant team.
They're scoring points right now without him. I mean,
I think the only time this team has been like a passing team is when Flacco and Anquan was on here and
Torrey Smith,
Derek Mason.
Yeah.
But after that, this really hasn't been a known passing team.
One last wild card, which I hope to God does not happen, the Buffalo Bills.
No, because it would be a whole Stephon Diggs again.
That's another one. They are scoring points without him, but
I think I think that offense works if you don't have a superstar. Oddly enough, but I would also my second team would be the Bengals, but I don't think they would want to take on that contract.
Well, especially because I got to pay Jamar to still.
Yeah. Actually, those were some 2 bad teams. I'm sorry, those were the only 2 that I thought of that could really benefit from another wide receiver, but they're both not being successful in getting their wide receivers the ball.
And Denver, I just worry about it because I think if Bo Nix sucks or starts to suck more than he's been off iffy, but Davante Adams is going to bitch about it, so he's got to go somewhere where like the quarterback's going to coddle him, in my opinion. But we will see. Hopefully, this does not turn into a Brandon Ayuk situation.
Oh God. Yeah. So Cowboys defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence, he is placed on injured reserve. He will at least miss 4 games as well. And speaking of 4 games, Von Miller is suspended 4 games for violating league's personal conduct policy.
We know what he did. Oh, he. What can I say?
Was he beating somebody else?
He was, using force against a pregnant woman that was his girlfriend. Stand-up guy. So, it's great.
We also did mention that there is no update for Rashee Rice.
Yep.
So
who's to say? Who knows?
Roger Goodell is discussing expanding international games ahead of the Jets Vikings game. So great, more international games.
Oh, look, there's Bill. There he is.
Let's see. And yeah, Michael Parsons injured his ankle. Okay, I totally forgot what it was. And I am thinking that might be all I'm going through. Yeah. Miles, you want to talk? Yeah, we already mentioned the Jags. Honestly, I think y'all are just gonna continue to do what y'all are doing. Y'all are probably gonna win some games, but I think y'all really gotta look yourselves in the mirror and tell yourselves that Trevor Lawrence isn't who y'all thought he was gonna be.
It's good. Good way to sum it up, man.
You also said, how in the world he get 4 games yet Ridley is suspended for gambling all season?
Yeah.
I mean, well, Rasheed Rice didn't even get suspended, and he was able to admit his pending decision. He was still able to practice.
NFL has a lot of issues. What's a appropriate suspension? What's a catch?
Yeah,
There's a lot of different things that they can't figure out.
And then you also said Roger Goodell, he has brain damage. You swear, yeah,
Probably.
Anthony Richardson got hurt, which is crazy. So he can barely get his season off the ground. As you said before, Travis Kelce is going through a slump. I think he's also lost a step, and teams are just defending him better.
Yeah.
As you said last week. And yeah, I think that's basically it in terms of what's been going on this week. Bull get beat by the backup.
Ooh.
Crazy. But honestly, I think this is going to be a good stopping point because we are well over time. So for my question that I asked, we had 6 people vote, so appreciate those who voted. Reason why the NBA players today currently trash their grades. 50% said that players today are ungrateful, which is true. I also wanted to bring up something about Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, but I'll bring that up next podcast.
Oh, okay.
Because I think that'll make for a good discussion. But we definitely appreciate everybody tuning in. Miles, thank you for tuning in. Dee, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for everybody who tuned in to watch. We had to speed run this episode a little bit just due to time. We actually had a lot to talk about. Miles said great convos this week. Y'all have a safe and good rest of the week. Hey, yeah, you too, man, for real. Because it's crazy out here. And yeah, stuff is just popping off. But we will be back next week. We'll definitely have some more drama to talk about. We'll have some more NCAA takes. Hopefully I'll beat UCF just for morale purposes.
It'd be nice.
But if y'all don't, Lord. Well, look, if y'all lose, just hope FSU loses, so we don't gotta hear nothing.
It's like PEMDAS, it cancels out.
For real, because I'm about to start blocking all FSU fans, participants, fandoms, whatever. I might have to hit the IRL purge. I'm sorry. But till then, we are out of here. We catch y'all next week, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Peace.